Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone. Wow, we got quite a few people already. 17 people in here already. Jeez, you guys like this stuff. Alright, let's see here. So, hello. Let's start from the top here. Hello Staggeroo. Hello Totally Random Nerd. Hello Adrenaline Code. Totally Random Nerd, by the way. If you didn't know, actually narrated a Debunked. I kind of forgot that he did that until a little while ago. Hello DS Snips. Hello PA Coasters. Hello Six Flags Over Georgia Maniac. 3 times. Yes, this is your triple shout out. Hello Adrenaline Co, aka Misty Viper. Hello Rocky. Hello Landon. Hello Costa Rica. Hello J Friends Freezy 31. Hello Professor Media. Hello Kennywood Fanboy. Oh, and happy birthday in 2 hours, Kennywood Fanboy. Hello Ryan Rollercoaster. Hello Alec the Greatest. Hello that person who asked when I'm going to Kings Island or Cedar Point this year. I don't know yet, but I assure you, you will be the first to know if you pay attention to the Discord server. I announce everything in there. Hello Negan 1024. Hello Jack Ledford. Hello Hayes Productions. Hello Wolfsong. And I think hello 77. Hello AUS Coasters. Hello Green Element. Hello Alec the Oriental Dragon. Hello that person. I'm not going to try and pronounce your name. You said, what is your favorite Cedar Fair park? It's Cedar Point because it's my favorite park. Okay, I think that's everyone. Hello Cough. Alright, welcome to the stream. So today, like I said, Debunked is on its way out, which is why we have 3 videos to debunk today. That being said, they are quite good videos, so at least we have a few good ones. You can see right here. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens, because after these 3 are over, we've got some new games. So first we're going to bring back trivia, because trivia worked out really well last time, and a lot of you enjoyed it. So we'll do that again. I got a whole new list of questions I've been coming up with all week just for this. So don't worry, the stream will still be very fun. And then after that, we have a new game suggested to me by one of our European fans and future moderators possibly. It's Schwarzkopf Fanboy in the Discord. Suggested a game that is called Guess the Coaster. Basically, you are going to be shown some really close-up images of a coaster, and guess what ride it is. So that's what we're going to do then, and then we'll go to Discord calls like usual. So that's the plan for the stream tonight. So without further ado, let's check the chat. Where is it? There's a chat. We've got so many windows open. Is the Discord... What is the Discord? What do you mean by is the Discord? Is it bad that you made a GP video and submitted it to the forum? Yes, because it wasted my time trying to figure out if it was real or not. Alright. Okay, so what videos are they? Well, Amusement Park Studios, you're about to find out! Because we're about to get started. So the first video is by List Jumbo. It was published February 7th this year. It's the newest video I've ever debunked. Let's get started.
Few things parallel the thrill of riding a roller coaster, but the roller coasters on this list give a new meaning to the warning, ride at your own risk.
Okay, no one gives that warning. That's on like the human trebuchet type thing. It's not on a roller coaster like at Cedar Point or your typical Six Flags park.
Here are 10 dangerous roller coasters.
It shows Fury 325, a B&M. You couldn't get much safer than that, buddy.
Number 10. Gravity Max, Lipow Land.
Okay, first of all, it's Lipo Land. Second of all, why Gravity Max? What's unsafe about this ride? Another important thing, I need to point out down here, the Gravity Max failed recently, apparently, according to Philios4R. I mean, sure, YouTube comment section has the most accurate facts known to man.
Taiwan. Gravity Max is a behemoth steel roller coaster
Sherry 325 should be retracked by Finfari.
found at Lapao Land in Taichung, Taiwan. With a G-force of 3.5, Gravity Max reaches a top speed of 56.
Yeah, it's not even all that good. Like, why is it on this? It's not dangerous, and it's an okay ride, but it's not dangerous.
Miles per hour and has a height of 114 feet. It's a tilt coaster and was the first roller coaster in the world to have a tilt section when it debuted in 2002. Gravity Max was built by Dutch roller coaster designer Vekoma. The danger and terror of this popular roller coaster stems from the fact that
I mean, at least he got Vekoma correct. I'll give him that.
the top half of the track is absent until the coaster tilts.
Yeah, it's not like it just vanishes and then it appears. You're on it. Like, it's not dangerous.
The car of the roller coaster tilts from horizontal to vertical before it clicks into place.
Whoa.
Once the car is clicked into
Like how he has this really loud, over-dramatic music, too.
place, it drops the roller coaster straight down. The fact
Yeah.
that this roller coaster relies on the proper alignment and the proper click mechanism to function
Click mechanism.
makes it a highly dangerous roller coaster.
Because it has, thousands of sensors that make sure that those rails are aligned freaking perfectly. Because if they weren't, it would be all over the GP news. Everywhere for the next 10, 20, 30, 50 years. Heck, probably longer. So you better believe that that ride is as safe as you can get. There's nothing dangerous about the fact that it tilts. I mean, it's not like the car's even moving. It's not like, for example, these new Intamin rides with the track that transfers while you are moving ahead of it. That's kind of strange. That I could see on a list of like, oh, it's cool, it's almost dangerous. It's not, but I see why you could think that. But this, you're sitting there on a brake. Like, there's nothing dangerous about sitting on a brake.
In fact, the Gravity Max has been called the most terrifying roller coaster in the world.
Okay, did you call it that? Because that's the only person I've ever heard call it that. Literally, unless you called it that, then no one's ever called it that.
Number 9. Superman.
All right, let's see. How much does he mess this one up? Because this ride always messes with the GP because there's 3 of them that are very similar. Okay, not similar in terms of ride layout, but I mean they all open with the same name.
The Ride of Steel.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Why is that not one of the most dangerous rides in the world?
Although this fast roller coaster has been given many accolades, including being voted the #1 steel roller coaster in the world of amusement today.
Okay, no, that was Superman Ride of Steel, which is at Six Flags New England. You are showing Ride of Steel at Darien Lake. A completely different layout. Both Intamin hypercoasters, but this one has a completely different layout, and it kind of sucks compared to the other one.
Golden Ticket Awards 5
This one did not win any of them fancy awards.
times since 2003. Superman, the Ride of Steel, has had some pretty significant safety issues in the past.
Okay, no, okay. Superman Ride of Steel did not. Ride of Steel did. And by issues in the past, it was because of poor staff training and general negligence of guests that caused the 1 death on Ride of Steel, not Superman Ride of Steel. Remember, Darien Lake, different than Six Flags New England. Completely different rides.
The roller coaster, designed by Swiss roller coaster guru Intamin.
Okay, it's a manufacturer. It was designed by Werner Stengel, I think, or Stengel. I can't pronounce European words. I don't speak no European. Anyway, it was not designed by Intamin, but okay.
Debuted on May 5th, 2000. Upon its debut, it was the tallest and longest roller coaster on the East Coast.
Yeah,
This
actually.
mega coaster
Okay, yeah, actually, if you're counting the one that's at Six Flags New England, if you're counting the one at Darien Lake, then you're just all over the place. I don't speak no European. GP to the enthusiast
has a
2019.
chain lift launch system.
A chain lift launch system. What the heck? This guy's all over the place. What?
On the East Coast. This mega coaster has a chain lift launch system.
A chain lift launch system. First, he's getting two coasters completely mixed up. I mean, for the most part, up to this point, he's described the one at Six Flags New England far more than he has the one at Darien Lake. He's just been showing the POVs from Ride of Steel Darien Lake. But then, chain lift launch system. What the heck?
A drop of 221 feet and
yeah, that's Six Flags New
at a
England.
speed of 77 miles per hour. On August 6, 2001, however, disaster struck.
Oh, you're talking about this one. It's also on the same Ride of Steel. This one was just kind of cursed, the one at Darien Lake, honestly. Partially because of the park being not as nice as Six Flags America, at least not in the days when these accidents happened. I think, yeah, insert sad music here. The music goes all dramatic and sad. Wow, 34 people watching. Hello, everyone.
When one of the trains collided with another train in the loading station.
It's Steel Vengeance! Wow. What a deadly accident.
52 people were injured, and the ride was closed.
Yeah, they got whiplash. Oh, no. Deadly. Just like the Steel Vengeance ride.
For 2 weeks before reopening. But on May 1st, 2004, disaster struck again when a
and also I'm 90% sure it's conflating multiple Ride of Steels. I could be wrong about
man
that.
fell out of the roller coaster.
Okay, now he's showing the one at New England. You can tell by the track being different on the drop.
And was killed. This second disaster.
Okay, in 2004, he fell out on the brake run, well, right before the brake run, and he wasn't killed. So you're already wrong!
Prompted some major and muchly needed roller coaster modifications.
There were modifications, but it wasn't
A go
major.
or no-go belt was installed for each seat, which means that the coaster cannot leave the loading area until the T-bar is secure.
Yeah, that's pretty standard practice nowadays,
Also, shin restraints
as it was back in the day.
were added so riders' feet cannot leave the car. Furthermore, metal restraints were attached to the T-bars to encase the rider's legs. The fact that riders must be encased in the car of the coaster speaks to the dangers of Superman the Ride.
Oh my god, there's rides that are so much more extreme than Ride of Steel at Darien Lake. Also, you're conflating so many different rides that you're confusing me. This is honestly the most annoying segment I've ever seen in a GP video, because there's so much wrong, it's all over the place, and then he just throws out some random opinion about how unsafe the ride is that's unsubstantiated, and he thinks it's substantiated by his fake facts. If he did a PowerPoint project for school class, do you think he'd pass? Probably, because schools will let you pass with anything, most schools. Yes, okay, so, yeah, Misty, Adrenaline Misty, you can confirm to me that the Ride of Steel with all these extra safety restraints, that is the one at Darien Lake, correct? Restraints in a deadly roller coaster. Yeah, okay, it's stupid because there's so many rides that are more extreme than this, with more airtime, more everything, more G-forces, more airtime, more, inversions in the first place. There's so much that have less of a restraint that are better rides. So, if you're gonna say it speaks to the dangers, yes, they got taken. They got taken off in 2016 in favor of plastic T-bar. Nice. Yes. Okay. Yeah, his voice is. Yeah. Okay. I agree with you. Woody numbers. Yeah, it has a load of straight track. Let's not forget that. That's the majority of this ride. And thank you for the fast Adrenaline Misty. Let's get back into this.
Of steel.
Are you not going to talk about the incident every GP talks about? Yes, you're not! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, how do you not? I think he conflated the incident in 2000, early 2000s when the guy fell out, and the incident in, I think it was 2011 or 12, where the guy fell out and died. So, very different situations that he conflated. It's a completely different ride. It's the same ride. Oh, there was so much wrong with that segment. It's messing me up now. It's time we get on to number 8, which is apparently Formula Rosa, which has had no incidents in its entire operating history. So let's see what he has to say.
Number 8. Formula Rossa Ferrari World, Abu Dhabi.
The dramatic, sad music.
The fastest roller coaster in the world is located at
It's deadly.
Ferrari World in
It's fast.
Abu Dhabi. The Formula Rossa reaches
Why the dramatic music for this? This hasn't had a single incident in its history.
a top speed of 150 miles per hour in just 4 seconds. This fast coaster debuted on November 4th, 2010, and it uses a hydraulic launch system to reach its top speed.
Oh, you don't mean a launch chain hill like the last ride?
Riders
Yeah, 149. Yeah, you're right.
who are brave enough to ride this speed demon of a coaster will experience a G-force of 4.8 along.
You can experience a lot. I can experience 5.01 in Vertigo. So if you really want to talk about extreme G-forces, and Vertigo is more extreme than Formula Rosa in G-force terms. It's probably not a better ride though, but still.
Along the 2.2-kilometer long track. Because the coaster is so fast, there is the danger of impact with airborne things, such as insects, so riders are required to wear protective glasses while riding. The shape of the coaster was meant to imitate the famous
Yeah, about 6 on Moonsault Scramble. Yeah, rip Moonsault Scramble. Rip. Although you can still pull 6 on Tower of Terror Gold Reef City.
Italian Autodrome.
How does Vertigo pull 5Gs? I don't know, but it feels like every bit of it.
Nazionale Monza racetrack, and a ride on this dangerous roller coaster is sure
It's Moonsault Scramble, Costa Rica.
to leave your heart racing.
Okay, how is it dangerous? You never explain that. Oh, it's not? Oh, then why is it on this list?
Number
Also, the music changed from the sad, depressing to just this. Okay, why Takabisha? Another ride with no incidents.
7. Takabisha, Japan. The word Takabisha means domineering, and this dangerous roller coaster is
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shell Razor.
true to its name. Takabisha domineers the steepest roller coaster space.
It domineers this. Okay, that's just like, I really want to use an impressive word to impress my teachers. Like, I do that on posts, like, for my college classes. Like, greetings, insert person's name here. I found your post to be invigorating. It's like the same thing that he's done here, except it's for a YouTube video that's supposed to, you know, he's actually trying to do it because he wants to do it. But no, he's just gonna BS his way through it, but okay.
With a drop angle of 121 degrees, Takabisha is the steepest roller coaster in the world. Found at Fuji-Q Highland Amusement Park in Japan, this roller coaster began operations on July 16, 2011, and cost over $28 million US to build. The roller coaster
Won't be for long, yeah.
goes up to 100 miles per hour and holds the Guinness World Record for steepest roller coaster made of steel.
Not for long! And steepest roller coaster overall. Why do you have to add over made of steel?
The ride, which is just over 2 minutes long, takes riders through several inversions, loops, and of course, the record-breaking
Does it even have any vertical loops? I don't think it does.
121-degree drop.
Not record breaking for long. 121.5. America!
Riders have described Takabisha as both terrifying and exhilarating. And
I mean, it looks like a good ride. I wouldn't say it's one of the best in the world, but it's probably up there.
although Takabisha has had no incidents or accidents as of yet, a drop of
Oh,
that degree is definitely dangerous.
oh, what's dangerous about it? What is dangerous about the fact that it's steep? Like, seriously, okay, to be fair, I'm going to be doing a video on Upstop Wheels now, soon, so I'll plug that right now. But there's, like, what's dangerous about it? There's things called restraints that will hold the person in, and the train itself is held to the rails so securely that there's literally no concern for anything bad happening, because it can't. There's nothing that can go wrong. Because if one thing does manage to go wrong, something else is in place as fail-safes. I've discussed this so many times. Restraints are dangerous, according to him. Here,
A drop. And although Takabisha has had no incidents or accidents as of yet,
and as of ever,
a drop of that degree is definitely dangerous.
one of the safest rides in the world. I don't know why it's on this list. I swear, if a B&M is on this list, I'm just gonna... I don't know what I'll say if a B&M actually makes it onto this list. Yeah, I just jinxed it, yeah.
Number 6. Ultra Twister
Well, I'll give you points for originality, I guess.
Japan.
Nothing dangerous about it. It's a Togo, but it's a good Togo.
The Ultra Twister roller coaster runs at Nagashima Spa Land in Japan and was built by the famous Togo.
The famous Togo. You didn't say anything about the famous Intamin for the last few rides. No, but this one's a famous Togo. Everybody knows Togo. I mean, if you don't know what Togo is, you're a nobody. You've been living under a rock if you don't know what Togo is. Obviously, they're the most... I want to use that for so many memes.
Runs at Nagashima Spa Land in Japan and was built by the famous Togo.
The famous Togo. Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. Alright, let's continue.
Togo was at one time world-renowned for building both dangerous and uncomfortable roller coasters.
Not dangerous. Uncomfortable? Sure. Uncomfortable, I will give you uncomfortable. The famous Togo for President, 2069. Undangerous, yes. Great reading me. No, uncomfortable? Sure. I'll give that one to you. That's fair enough. Dangerous? No. Not unless it's poorly maintained, but anything that's poorly maintained is dangerous. I just want to hear this whole segment again because it's so funny.
Spa Land in Japan and was built by the famous Togo. Togo was at one time world-renowned for building both dangerous and uncomfortable roller coasters. But the company went bankrupt after a lawsuit over a defunct roller coaster at Knott's Berry Farm in California.
Dang, he got a lot of facts right there, except, the dangerous. But still! And Togo actually isn't dead. They still exist for parts, unlike Arrow, which is SNS now, so.
In the lawsuit, their reputation was tarnished, and the Ultra...
The reputation didn't exist! Everybody hated Togo before they went defunct. Nobody liked it. Windjammer surf racers, no one was like, oh man, this ride is awesome. It's made by the famous Togo. Yeah! And then when it closed, they were all sad because the famous Togo was going defunct.
Twister is one of their only remaining roller coasters.
No. Go to Japan. Practically every park in Japan has at least one or two Togo rides.
The Ultra Twister is unique and dangerous.
Not dangerous! Unique! Sure, I'll give you that one. Dangerous? No.
Because the cars sit between the tracks, not above or below them like most roller coasters.
What's dangerous about that?
This means that the Ultra Twister can truly twist, and it is the only...
It can truly twist.
type of roller coaster that can complete a real barrel roll.
I mean, I guess,
The Ultra
yeah,
Twister
sure.
has an 84...
It's always around the Heartline. If this was in Planet Coaster, they would solve all the coaster building issues.
4-degree drop, travels at 44 miles per hour, and has an overall track length of 1,421 feet. The ride is a dizzying, dangerous, and terrifying experience.
Not dangerous. Dizzying, some people have said so. Dangerous? What's dangerous about it? The fact that you're in between the rails is not dangerous. You can't just say, oh, you're driving on the... Well, actually, that is dangerous. Oh, you're walking down the hallway. That's dangerous. You should be sitting down the hallway.
Number 5.
Oh, my... Are you freaking kidding me? A B&M. A Fury 325. You could not get any more safe than Fury 325. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Chat's going crazy. God. Let's see how he pronounces it. That's the real question now. I called it. It would be a B&M. All right, let's see.
5. Fury 325,
Fury.
North Carolina.
Well, he got that mostly right.
Manufactured by Bolliger and Mabillard, the Fury 325 is a fierce roller coaster with a 6,000-foot track and a max height of 325 feet.
How'd you get that number,
The Fury 325 is
Just call it Fury 325,
the
mate.
6th highest roller coaster in the world.
I think that is right.
And for 3 consecutive years, voters have given Fury 325 the title of Best Steel Coaster.
That's true. It did win again last year, 2018. So, good job, Fury. You're actually a good ride. And I have ridden it. It is my number 3 coaster behind Iron Rattler and Steel Vengeance. So, it's a good ride. Okay, it's a decent ride. It deserves to be on a good coasters list. However, does not deserve to be on a dangerous coasters list. There's nothing dangerous about it.
At Amusement Today's Golden Ticket Awards, the ride opened on March 28, 2015 at Carowinds Amusement Park in North Carolina. With a price tag of $30 million US, this hypercoaster became the world's tallest giga coaster when it debuted.
Okay, it's not okay. By definition, it is a hypercoaster, so I'll give you that.
It is also the fastest and longest
By B&M's definition.
non-launched steel roller coaster on the continent. In fact, because the Fury 325 is so tall and is so close to the Charlotte Douglas International Airport, the coaster had to be pre-approved by the Federal Aviation Administration.
Well, yeah, I mean, anything that's tall and is in airspace has to be. If they build a TV tower, they have to do the same thing. It's not really that groundbreaking.
Before it was built, Fury 325 is a favorite amongst roller coaster enthusiasts who appreciate both the height and danger of this.
Danger! You can't just pull danger out of your ass like that, mate. It's just like, it's fast. Dangerous!
Super-sized roller coaster.
The heck? It just talks about all these true facts about the ride, and he's just like, yep, it's dangerous.
Number 4, Tower of Terror 2.
Oh, come on. Okay, at least it's a... You can't just pull danger out of your ass. GP2 Enthusiast 2019. We need a quotes channel on that Discord server just for what I say on these streams.
Australia. When the Tower of Terror first debuted in 1997, it was the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the world.
1990. No, it was not. Krypton coaster already existed, I think. Let me just check that real quick. Here, we can check it right here. Record holders. Height. Escape from Krypton. Opened 97. So this opened 97. Okay, so they both opened the same year. So no, Krypton was already there. So you're wrong again. Okay, by 2 months. Thank you. Yeah, so it's sort of like the Goliath at Six Flags Magic Mountain versus Millennium Force. Goliath was the tallest in the world, but only for a month.
And was the first roller coaster to reach a speed of 100 miles per hour. The Tower of Terror was relaunched in 2010 as the Tower of Terror 2 and remains one of the fastest coasters in the world. The Tower of
Yeah, but it's not a very good ride.
Terror 2 propels its passengers
The Goliath rip.
up 90 vertical degrees, and riders experience weightlessness for about 6.5 seconds during the ride. The roller coaster is found at the Dreamworld Amusement Park in Queensland, Australia. The Tower of Terror 2 is a reverse freefall coaster designed by Intamin.
Okay, no, it was designed by Werner Stingel. I can't pronounce European again, but still.
The ride is quick and only lasts for about 28 seconds. But during that 28 seconds, riders experience a G-force of 4.5.
That's really nothing. Really is. It really is absolutely nothing compared to a lot of other rides. I mean, your average amusement park, decent-sized Six Flags or Cedar Fair Park has a ride that pulls more G's than that.
The Tower of Terror 2 is a crowd favorite, and roller coaster riders flock to experience the free fall.
No one talks about this ride in the coaster community. The only reason it ever comes up is for GP videos.
Sensation of this reverse free fall roller coaster.
Hey, he didn't call this one dangerous. Hey, look, okay, a ride that you could actually say had an accident. Well done. Well done. You did it right. You did one right, because the last one you didn't say it was dangerous, and this one, it could be considered dangerous in 1986.
Number 3, Mindbender.
Why did you speed up the video clip so much?
West Edmonton Mall.
Alright.
The Mindbender opened on March 15th, 1986 at Galaxy Amusement Park in West
Galaxyland.
Edmonton Mall, Alberta, Canada. At the time of its opening, it was heralded as one of the safest roller
Heralded, not heralded.
coasters in the world because it was located indoors.
That's not why, but okay.
The safety of the roller coaster, however, became an issue when a design flaw and poor maintenance
No, okay, it wasn't design flaw or poor maintenance.
brought about a terrible accident.
Okay, what actually caused the accident was not a design flaw or poor maintenance. It was the fact that people in Canada in 1986 couldn't speak German very well. And that caused the whole issue because obviously Schwarzkopf being a German manufacturer, a lot of the instructions were in German, poor translation. You end up in a little bit of trouble there. That's what caused the accident. It wasn't poor design. Schwarzkopf designed it fine.
On June 14th, 1986, the fourth car of the train failed to complete a loop.
No, it detached from the train. It's not like the rest of the train just kept going. And the fourth car was just like, nope, not going to do the loop.
The car slid backwards, fishtailed, and then allowed the lap bars
Okay, so what you mean is it derailed.
to disengage, launching its passengers into the air. 3 riders died as a result of this incident, and another 19 were injured. The roller coaster was closed down immediately, but was reopened in
Oh yeah, it would have been the third car too. I didn't even catch that one.
January 1987. Designed by Werner Stengel, the steel
Hey, he figured that one out.
Twister roller coaster reaches a speed of 96.5 miles per hour and has a 38-meter drop.
Wait, 96.5 miles per hour?
In 1987. Designed by Werner Stengel, the Steel Twister roller coaster reaches a speed of 96.5 miles per hour.
96.5 miles an hour? What the heck? No. No. I think he confused kilometers and miles there, but still, gosh darn it, do you even listen to your video before you publish it? God.
And has a 38
Does it look like 96.5 miles an hour? Yeah, I know, he just showed Tower of Terror 2, and was like, wow, it's so fast at 100 miles an hour. And then he shows this, and it's like, he barely mentions the speed of what's apparently 96.5 miles an hour.
8-meter drop. The Mindbender has been accident-free since
Wait.
and has a 38-meter drop.
Okay.
The
Wait. Hold on a second. We need to get ourselves some meters to feet here, because that doesn't sound right. Meters to feet. Now, what did he say?
96.5 miles per hour and has a 38-meter drop.
38 meters. Let's see. 124. Okay, never mind. I'm just an idiot. I would believe 124 meters, not meters, feet. God, I wouldn't believe 124 meters. Alright, we can go back to this then. Sorry, I don't speak metric.
The Mindbender has been accident-free since 1986, but many people still believe that it's very dangerous
Well, many people are wrong.
due to its damaged past. Number 2.
Oh my god. Glad there's only 3 videos this time, because this one's taken almost 40 minutes.
The Coney Island Cyclone. This iconic roller coaster may not look like a dangerous roller coaster, but
Cause it's not. None of these have been.
the Coney Island Cyclone has been plagued with accidents and problems since its opening in 1927.
When you consider the amount of time this roller coaster has been open, including the amount of time it was open before there was much oversight in the amusement ride safety area of, well, the world, before that started becoming a thing, this ride has been remarkably safe.
It has experienced a remarkable number of mechanical failures.
Remarkable number. What do you mean? It breaks down? I mean, it's broken down a lot because it's old, but that's just because of how many times it's had the opportunity to. That's not because it's unsafe.
Forcing riders to climb down the scaffolding to safety.
So what you mean is it e-stopped on the lift hill? Wow. How scary. Ooh. Yeah, I wonder what to put at number 1. That's a really good question.
And in March 2007, a woman received a $600,000 payout when her ride on the roller coaster resulted in severe and permanent injuries to her head
Due to pre-existing conditions, but that's a story for another time.
and neck. The Coney Island Cyclone is a wooden roller coaster with a top speed of 60 miles per hour
Yeah, there's nothing dangerous about
at a
it.
height of 85 feet. And although the wood has been replaced over the years, riders claim that the roller coaster creaks and shakes throughout the ride.
Yeah, it's almost like it's made out of wood. Whoa! It's not unsafe.
And the only safety restraint is a single position bar.
Whoa! Is it actually? I thought it had the PTC train, but not the buzz bars. But I could be wrong.
So not only is there very little holding riders in,
Yeah, because there's not much throwing riders out.
but riders often shift in their seats and slam into each other during the rough ride.
Yeah, what's dangerous about that? They're not gonna fall out. You freaking...
The Cyclone has 12 drops. The track is 2,640 feet, and it was condemned in 1969. It reopened in 1975.
Yeah, it would have been dangerous in 1965 or whatever you said it. So, seriously.
And was declared an official city landmark in 1988. A ride on the historic and nostalgic
Scary music, depressing music plays.
Coney Island Cyclone is both harrowing and risky.
Risky. Risky. Cite one example of a death in the last 5 years. Cite one example of a death in the last 10 years. It's not risky. Alright, before we get on to number 1, I need to take a drink because I feel like I'm going to be screaming a lot at this one. Alright. Let's do it. What possibly could be number 1 on this list, which is honestly turning out to be one of my least favorite lists I have ever looked at, just because of how much is wrong. Alright.
Some people claim that the Coney Island
Oh, never mind. He's not moving on to it yet.
Cyclone is the most dangerous roller coaster in the United States.
Well, some people are wrong. There's really no real dangerous roller coaster in the United States. I mean, if you want to look at one that actually I would call dangerous, it'd be like Blue Streak at whatever. Kennywood Fanboy wrote it. Why can't I think of the name of it? Conneaut Lake? No, something like that. Why can't I think of the name of it? It's in Pennsylvania. Kennywood Fanboy will remind me. That would be what I would consider a dilapidated coaster. Conneaut Lake Park. Thank you, Kennywood Fanboy. That I would consider far more dangerous than this.
Number 1.
Okay, who called it? Who called it? I saw one of you call it. Good job, Woody, then Numbers. Good job. Everyone's saying they called it. Well done, well done. Literally everyone called it. What could he have to say about King Ka? Let's see.
King Ka, Six Flags, New Jersey.
Depressing music plays.
Found at Six Flags Great Adventure theme park in Jackson, New Jersey.
Well, at least he said it right.
The King Ka is the world's second fastest roller coaster. Designed by Werner Stengel.
Well, you got it right for the first time. Well, actually second time. But first time with it being an intervent, so good job.
This steel coaster is an accelerator coaster that reaches top speeds of 128 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds. The overall length
Yeah, it's a pretty neat ride. What's your point?
of the track
There's a better one in Sandusky, Ohio. Well, at least most people say. I will be riding it this year, so I'll be able to tell for myself.
is 3,118
Who called it? Several people are typing.
feet, and the coaster makes a terrifying 456-foot drop
That it spirals down, so it kind of ruins the actual drop, you know. It's really not all that great.
at the start
At least if it's anything like Dragster.
of the ride.
Start of the ride?
The coaster makes a terrifying 456-foot drop at the start of the ride.
At the start of the ride? The start of the ride? So it goes out of the station, drops 456 feet, and then it launches up 456 feet, and that's the end of the ride. Oh my god.
The roller coaster experienced a problem on June 8, 2005 that shut down the roller coaster for 2 months though. A bolt malfunctioned, essentially causing the liner to
Just plummets underground after it leaves the station.
loosen, which prevented the roller
I love how Green Element's in here trying to start a communist revolution in my chat.
coaster from reaching its correct speed. This, in turn, damaged the brakes.
Wait, I wasn't even following what he was saying because I was busy watching the chat.
Malfunctioned, essentially causing the roller coaster terrifying 456,118 feet, and the coaster makes a terrifying
All clear ride immediately reaches 456 feet.
456-foot drop at the start of the ride. The roller coaster experienced a problem on June 8, 2005 that shut down the roller coaster for 2 months though. A bolt malfunctioned,
Whoa, a bolt malfunctioned.
essentially causing the liner to loosen, which prevented the roller coaster from reaching its correct speed. This
Wait, why would a brake fin cause that issue? You're all over the place again, buddy.
in turn damaged the brakes. Six Flags had to order more brakes directly from the manufacturer in Switzerland. The roller coaster reopened and has not experienced any problems since though.
You're not going to talk about rollbacks or cable snaps?
In fact, it currently holds a number of world records, including the world's tallest roller coaster drop, the world's tallest roller coaster, and the world's tallest complete circuit roller coaster. King Ka is very unique in that this daunting roller coaster was designed for daredevils alike. King Ka
Wait, for daredevils alike? That's not a sentence there. You completely butchered that.
was purposely designed to be the most dangerous roller coaster in the world.
What the heck? Here he goes, pulling dangerous out of his ass again. It's just like all these relative facts about King Ka, which aren't exactly true, but are somewhat true and sometimes. But then he's just like, yep, dangerous.
And whether or not it actually is, a roller coaster
It's not.
that was designed to be dangerous
It wasn't designed to be dangerous. They weren't like, hey, Six Flags Great Adventure wasn't like, hey, Intimate, we heard you built this ride over at Cedar Point. We want you to build one for us. But it's got to be dangerous. That's not. It's not how. Oh, God. There's so much wrong with this video that it's incomprehensible.
deserves the top spot on our list of top 10 dangerous roller coasters.
It wasn't designed to be dangerous, you freaking morons. Okay. That's video number 1. Notice, that was a 13-minute 56 long 13-minute 56 seconds. God darn it. Video, and it's now taken us almost 50 minutes of the live stream. So, it's about time we move on to the next one. And luckily, the next one is, hold on, after this anti-vaping ad, we can now see that the next video is 43 seconds long. Because it's by Inside Edition, which we all know from the past. So let's get into this one.
Roller coasters are supposed to be hair-raising, but not like this. Passengers on the Flying Dinosaur ride at Universal Studios in Japan found themselves in an awkward position, hanging upside down.
Upside down. You were fine until you said that. Upside down. By your definition, Inside Edition, when you lie down in bed, are you lying there upside down? Because that is the same position these people were in. They were not upside down. It was an E-stop on a lift hill. That's not upside down.
They were suspended 60 to 90 feet off the ground.
But they weren't upside down. The ride E-stopped. Something went wrong. The other train didn't clear the block. There was some issue detected by a sensor. Or someone had their phone out. Could be as simple as that. Either way, the ride E-stopped, which it can do all the time, safely. It was designed to do. But apparently it stopped upside down, according to you.
60 thrill seekers had to be rescued from the ride, which left them hanging for hours.
Hanging? Lying! They were just lying. Face first. It's like they were lying in bed. You sleep on all fours. Okay, fair enough, Endsinger. But still, it's a similar position. Because your chest is still facing the ground.
Fortunately, there were no injuries reported,
Yeah, why would there be? They were lying there.
and everybody got a safety helmet and a free ride on the emergency exit ladder.
That'd be pretty darn cool.
Be sure to watch.
Alright, that's the end of that one. That was nice and quick. We have one more. This next one's rather interesting because, you know, I go through the old list of the GP submission list, right? So I go through there like I normally do on days like today, right before a stream, because I don't prepare very well. Like the fact I'm quitting Skype right now, and that's why you're seeing this cover. So I'm looking through there, and you know, I go through about 30 of the videos on the list, and so I find this one, not twice, but 3 times, on 3 different channels. 3 different channels have posted this. So, you know, that must be good, right? Right? That means it's a great video. I haven't watched very much of it, but I know that it's not very good, and I know that this is the most popular channel that had it on here. So let's get to it.
Welcome back to Top 10 BMAs. Today we're going to look at the top 10.
Is the channel okay? The channel name is Top 10 BMAs, so maybe there's a chance that this is the original uploader. I doubt it, but there's a chance.
Roller coasters on the planet. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to get into this to see some of the top coasters in the world. Before we get into the video, please subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on any top 10 videos in the future. Without further ado, let's get into the top 10 scary.
Alright, top 10 scariest roller coasters. So you gotta kind of treat this as like a top 10 best in a way. It's like a GP top 10 best roller coaster, sort of like my list, except you know GP and with a lot less Cedar Point.
Roller coasters on the planet. Coming in at number 10 at 456 feet tall with a 416-foot drop from the first.
Can I yell into the mic? Sure, I can yell into the mic!
The King Ka at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey is one of the
Okay, so we're on to King Ka already.
only 2 strata roller
His voice is so monotone, yet he says he's so excited.
coasters, which are coasters that drop over 400 feet. Not only is this crazy tall, but it has the longest initial drop.
I feel like he just found some script online and is just reading it really, really quickly.
Maybe a short ride. The combination of the intense drops along the
Intense drop.
immediate twist makes this one look absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, okay, you can tell by the way he said terrifying. People are just now picking up on the yick and yell into the mic. I'm yawn. So excited. Makes this ride look absolutely terrifying. Love how I felt the need to just blur the POV because, you know, copyright or something.
Fastest wooden coaster in the Number 9, the El Toro roller coaster, also at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey, is the second fastest wooden coaster in the world, reaching 70 miles per hour speeds.
I don't think it is. Speed. Type. Wood. Nope. Fourth fastest. Easy to find that. Like anyone could have found that. I mean, it deserves to be on this list. I'll give him that, but still, he got that wrong.
When it comes to the wooden coasters, there aren't many with loops, since wood won't torque and maintain strength.
Okay, yeah, I can remember. I remember this. This is like from a Top 10 Central. Exact, like it's an exact copy of a Top 10 Central script.
Like metal can. Even without twisting upside down, this coaster really brings it in terms of speed, competing with metal coasters on that level. And there's nothing.
Okay, no, it's airtime. But yeah, this is actually from, if I remember correctly, it's actually the same exact script of the first video I ever debunked.
Like the bounciness of wood.
Bounciness of wood. Okay, stolen POV. Stolen POV. Can we just?
In Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Goes up
Not
to
even
90
the
miles
whole
per
thing.
hour in the first drop. As you'll experience in the video that I'm about to show, it's considered a giga coaster,
Giga
which is a roller
coaster.
coaster that drops over 300 feet,
It's a giga coaster.
of which there are only 4 in the world.
No, there's 4 I can think of off the top of my head. There's 3 in the United States, 4 in North America, 5 in the world with chain lifts, and then Red Force, so 6. Okay. Also, I like that he found clearly the most quality POV on YouTube. I mean, it's filmed sideways in vertical. Like, amazing job there.
It's included in the list because I've never seen a ride do what this one does at the start.
Okay, yeah, this is stolen from another video. He even stole the image. You can tell it was like a 100 pixel by 100 pixel image that he just blew up. It's like all my live stream thumbnails,
Original take on the
or all my thumbnails
first
actually.
minute, plus some really odd combinations I haven't seen before.
Yeah, okay, it's a clone, and he's just flat out taking this from another video. This is a cloned video of a cloned ride on a cloned channel. This is just clones. This is all just clones. It's all just clones. Don't trust it. It's a video of a cloned ride on a cloned video on a cloned channel of a cloned script.
Not the tallest and not the loopiest, this coaster scares with strangeness. You have vertical twists going up, vertical twists going straight down. You have loops and 360-degree horizontal twists. The result is an incredible mix of different experiences.
He's stealing one of the top 10 Central
Packed into one
videos. Or something like that. This is one of the videos I did a full debunked on at one point. I remember that. Top 10s be amazed is the Vacoma of YouTube. Actually, no, because this guy's uploaded like 3 videos, so nope. The music is getting rather annoying at this point, too. Ghoster Dog, I'll look what you post in the server later. Like how there's a better ride like in this shot that he's not even talking about. Okay, thanks for
Coming
showing
in at
us
number
the stolen
6 is the
Skyrocket
wooden Goliath
2.
coaster at Six Flags
The wooden Goliath
Great
coaster.
American in Illinois. This is one of the
Great American.
few made from wood
Dude, that's Raging Bull.
that can go upside down, though they are spirals, not the giant loop-de-loops that steel coasters can achieve.
Okay, they could achieve loops, vertical loops like that. It just Alan Shogi doesn't like those, and he's the only one making rides, well, designing rides that do that now, that are wooden, even though it's not really technically wooden because it's not quite the same as your typical wooden coaster in RMC Topper Track, but that's a topic for another day.
Fans of this ride
But you're still showing Raging Bull.
insist it's plenty terrifying. With a
There you go.
180-foot drop in speeds up to 72 miles per hour.
God, that music is annoying.
It holds the record for fastest
And you hold the record for reading the script the fastest. I'll give you that.
wooden roller coaster in the world, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. It also holds the record for the longest drop at 180 feet and steepest drop at 85 degrees for
Doesn't hold those anymore, but
coaster.
okay. Oh my god. What the heck? This is Goliath at Six Flags Over Georgia. Oh my god. How did he get this so wrong? He doesn't care at all.
At Ferrari World in the UAE, there's only a lap restraint keeping you in. No
Okay, there's only a lap restraint keeping you in Ferrari World in the UAE, as you would say.
over-the-shoulder belt or bar. While it doesn't have any giant hills, loops, or inversions, it's pure speed that you're into. This
Does have giant hills.
hits 149 miles per hour, and riders
Well, at least he got the speed right.
experience the same G-forces that Formula One drivers do. It's the highest of the wooden coasters at 190.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Coming in at number 4 is the Colossus coaster at Hyde Park in Germany.
Okay, Colossus Coaster, Heidi Park. Okay, I'm just gonna. I feel like I'm gonna need this. We're just gonna look. Height wooden coaster. Colossus is tied for third, behind Goliath's Explodes Great America, which you just talked about. Actually, it's behind third. It's free outstanding, but not operating right now. I hope that thing opens back up. That'd be really good. So yeah, El Toro's ahead of it, which you already mentioned. Wildfire, T Express. Everyone forgets about T Express. That looks like a really good ride.
It's the highest of the wooden coasters at 197.
And you're showing you're showing free Twisted Colossus at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Oh my gosh.
Not only does it look like a crazy first couple of drops, but
No, you got this so wrong.
get a great view of the German countryside along the way.
Oh my god. Any roller coaster named Colossus, and you just found it and put it on this list. Because I can tell you right now, from the two coasters you've shown, you're not getting any views of the German countryside. My gosh.
Further down our list, at number 3 is the Steel Dragon at Spaland in Japan. It holds the world's
Spayland? Spayland. Smaland, you moron.
record for the longest ride since 2000. The ride is over 3 minutes long and mostly ride. This isn't like the 45-second or minute 15 roller coasters, so buckle in and get comfy. You'll be riding the Dragon for almost double the typical ride time.
Most of that's lift hill. What the? Why the Vekoma SLC? Why? This has no relation in the slightest. At least the other ones shared the same name. Why? Why a Vekoma SLC?
Coming in at number 2 is the Banshee at Kings Island in Ohio. Has the honor of being the world's longest inverted roller coaster, which means that instead of sitting in a coaster car, you are hanging from the track above you with your legs swinging free. Over 4,000 feet long with 7 inversions, this ride looks pretty terrifying.
It's okay. Alright, let's get to the number 1.
168 feet, the Berect is taller than the statue.
Okay, you couldn't even choose a roller coaster. You chose a water slide. Oh my god.
Since you're sitting in a plastic tube boat, which inhibits any restraint system,
Alright, no more of that. That's stupid at this point. You're just going off in random directions. That's not a roller coaster. This list was terrible. Why do you have top 8 as one of your freaking hashtags? It doesn't, no, there's so many things wrong with this. Then it's time for trivia! Oh my gosh, alright. Yeah, demolished. Yeah, rip this. So it is officially time to move on from Debunked. That'll end Debunked for this segment. We've spent a whole freaking hour on it, so... Time for trivia! We got more copyright-free rock this time, and it's a little more different. So let me know what you think of the music volume. I'll turn it up a little bit because last time it was a little quiet. Good music. Higher. Higher. Now you got to be able to hear it. So I would do that. All right. I can barely hear myself now, so I actually need to lower it. All right. Let's do this. So we got quite a few questions here for you. So we'll start with a little easier one. All right. So how many roller coasters has Intamin built? $129, not right. $420, $163. You got it. Kennywood Fanboy got the first one. It's a good, easy starter one. Well done. All right, we got another easy one. A lot of these can be answered from RCDB, but some of them can't. So we're going to the next one. So, how tall is Blue Streak at Cedar Point? How tall is Blue Streak at Cedar Point? 76 is not correct. 64 is not correct. 40 is not correct. 70 is close-ish. 78. Zach, you got it. Zach got it. 78 feet. Blue is the answer. All right. We'll go on for one more easy one. All right. Does Millennium Force at Cedar Point have a ratcheting or hydraulic lap bar? Ratcheting or hydraulic lap bar? Hydraulic! You were the first one. Flames 623. You got it. Alright, so that's all of the easy ones we have. So it's time for level 2 questions. So, here's a personal one for me. What is the most common coaster model in the state of Ohio? Most common coaster model in the state of Ohio. Not a dangling coaster. Not a B&M invert. Wooden doesn't count as a model. Steel. Alan Herschel Little Dipper. PA Coasters. Nice job. You got it. We've got a load of Alan Herschel Little Dippers in a bunch of fields all over the place. One of them decaying in the woods. So, we've got a bunch of them. Alright, another semi-easy one. What was... I actually cough. Just gonna say this before I answer this. Cough, you are not allowed to answer. What was the first RMC to feature an inversion? First RMC to feature an inversion. Not Iron Rattler. Outlaw Run! Zach got it again. Outlaw Run was the correct answer. Iron Rattler was the first iBox to have an inversion. Alright. Let's see here. Ooh, there's some pretty difficult ones in here. We'll go to another moderate one. So, how many backlot stunt coasters exist, and what parks are they at? So you have to answer both parts. How many backlot stunt coasters are there, and what parks? You have to put it all in one comment, otherwise I'm not giving you the answer. So you can't just say 3. 3 is the correct answer. 3, Kings Island, Kings of Midden, Canada's Wonderland. Kennywood Fanboy got it. Good job. Good job, Kennywood Fanboy. Alright, on to the next one. What is the only operating wooden shuttle coaster? Only operating wooden shuttle coaster. Switchback and ZDTs is correct. A bunch of you got it at once, but one of you spelled it wrong. So, Cullen and who else? King Koopa 64. You both got it. All right. Let's see here. Let's go to a little more difficult one. What is the steepness of the steepest overbank turn on Millennium Force? How steep is Millennium Force's steepest overbank turn? 117 is not correct. 120 is not correct. 130 is not correct. 121 is close. 121 is not correct. 112 not correct. 90 degrees not correct. 125 not correct. 122! Who is it? The chat's moving really fast. PA Coasters got it. Oh wait, not that YouTube. Got it first. Not that YouTube. You got that one. Nice job. Alright. Let's continue stepping it up here. So we got a few more difficult ones coming. What is SNS's official website name? SNS's website's official name. This one you can't find in our CDB. Not SNS Sansi. Nope. Their official website. No one's gotten it. You could also put the URL name, because it's the same. Official website name. No one's gotten it. No one's gotten it. People stop typing because they're looking it up. It's not SNS. I will show it to you. The official thing is aerodynamics.com. Aerodynamics.com. No one got it. It's the first time no one has gotten it. Aerodynamics.com is the official name of SNS's website. Not their corporate Sansi website, their official site. Aerodynamics.com. Don't forget, SNS purchased Aerodynamics after they went bankrupt. That's why they have it. Alright, we can get off SNS's website and go on. So, how many operating roller coasters have inverted top hats? Operating roller coasters that have inverted top hats. No one's gotten it yet. Not 12, not 3, not 5, not 6. Oh, Cullen Dillstone, you got it again. 8. 8 is the correct answer. Alright, on a similar topic to coasters with inverted top hats, what year was Mr. Freeze at Six Flags Over Texas renamed to Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast? What year was it renamed to Reverse Blast? 2012, King Koopa 64 was first. 2012. Everyone put the year it opened. Alright, and on the topic of a shuttle coaster, this is going to be a bit more difficult. What is the oldest operating shuttle coaster at its current location? It never moved locations. Original location. So, oldest operating shuttle coaster at its original location. Not Montezuma's Revenge. Not Montezuma's Revenge. Not Superman Escape from Krypton. Not Spinning Jesus. Amusement Park Studios, you almost got it there. Revolution at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Both Amusement Park Studios and Adrenaline Misty, you both got that one. Revolution, the Aero Shuttle Loop at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Alright, now this one is rather not that difficult, especially since you kind of already answered it in one of the last questions. What company owns both Vekoma and SNS? Sansi, PA Coasters, you got it. It's an easy one since the whole stream already answered it. Okay, so now on to some more manufacturer-specific questions. So, this one I don't foresee a lot of people getting this one right. So the question is, what Italian coaster manufacturer has made the most coasters? What Italian coaster manufacturer has made the most coasters? It is not Pinfari. Man, you got it, Georgia Coaster Enthusiast. Zamperla, right away. Zamperla is the correct answer, with 342 coasters. And that also makes them the company to produce the second most amount of coasters. They've made more than Golden Horse, which is impressive. So they're right behind Vekoma as far as number of coasters they've manufactured. So it's actually really impressive. So next one. On a similar topic, what German coaster manufacturer has made the most coasters? What German coaster manufacturer has made the most coasters? It's not Mack or Gerstlauer. Chat's moving so fast. Not Schwarzkopf, not Gerstlauer, not Mack, not Can't Spell. Not that one. Not Schwarzkopf. It's one many people forget about. Definitely not Pinfari or Intamin. Or Zierer. Zierer is a decent guess. Giovanola is not correct. No one's gotten it, not Maurer. Everyone's forgetting a very important one. Not Werner Stingel. Not Werner Stingel. Not Maurer, not Pinfari, not Vekoma. Not B&M. Not Intamin. Everybody forgets about this manufacturer. Not E.F. Miller. Not Hitler. Not Chance. Not Maurer. Not RMC. Wiegand! Georgia Coaster Enthusiast got another one. Wiegand, the people who make all of the mountain coasters. They have made the most German coasters, with 239 installations. That's a lot of coasters. Alright, let's see. Alright. How many tilt coasters exist in the world? How many tilt coasters exist in the world? 3 is not correct. 2 is not correct. Holy cow, that went really fast. Landon, you got it at 4. I think you were the first one. I can't really tell. All of them came in at once. 4 is the correct answer. I think Landon got it. Okay. So let's see. This one is going to come really fast because it's a 50-50 chance, so everyone's going to guess at once. So, half of Gemini at Cedar Point's train uses upstop wheels. The other half of the train uses upstop bars. Which side uses which? No, not color of the trains. No one. Okay, it was a 50-50 shot. No one guessed either of them. Your choices are left and right, not front or back. And you gotta say right side is this, left side is this, by the way. Right what? Right what? Don't just say right or left. You gotta say like what's on. All right, right bars, left pads. Wrong. It's the other way around. Jesus. The correct answer. There were so many answers there. I'm not gonna try and find it. The right side uses upstop bars. The left side uses upstop wheels. You all guessed so wrong. Alright. So, let's go for another easy one. So, what is the oldest aero mine train? Oldest aero mine train. Six Flags Over Texas. I'll give it to you. I'll give that one to you. Okay, so Six Flags Over Texas Runaway Mine Train is the correct answer. So Coaster Dog and PA Coasters and a bunch of people actually got that one. So let's see. We'll move up a little bit. We've got 3 questions left. So, what is the only aero coaster model to have never been removed? Not counting any special or custom model coasters. I'm talking about models that were made to be cloned or were cloned. Models that were made to be 4D. 4D AUS coasters got it. 4D coasters. X2 is the only model, and that was designed to be cloned. So, okay, so we've got 2 left. We'll go with the easier one first. So, how many B&M hypercoasters have a drop less than 200 feet? Don't just say the number. You also have to name which rides they are. How many B&M hypercoasters have a drop less than 300 feet? It's not 6 or 2. It's not 1. It's not 4. It's 3. Not that YouTube got it at 3. So now what are the rides? Goliath at La Ronde is 1. Apollo's Cherry does have a drop of 200 feet. Raging Bull has a drop of 200 feet. Yes, both Goliaths, but which Goliaths? So we already got La Ronde is 1. Hollywood Dream is another one. There's one more. Which Goliath? Diamondback is more than 200 feet. Mako's 200 feet. Goliath, Six Flags Over Georgia. Coaster Dog got that one. So that's all of the B&M hypers that have a drop less than 200 feet currently. So the last question of today's trivia. This wooden coaster manufacturer makes coasters all around the world. However, they have never constructed a coaster in their home state. That means they're in the United States. Even though their state is home to 2 very large parks. What manufacturer is it? It's not RMC. Not GCI. Gravity Group is correct. Adrenaline Misty got it. They're based out of Cleveland, Ohio, and they have not built a coaster in Ohio. So that is the end of tonight's trivia, but we have a second section that's trivia-esque. So we'll be moving on to that in just one moment. Alright, so let's move away from trivia now. So let's pop this off here, pop that on. So now our next section is a section called Guess the Coaster. So I've got 10 coasters that you are going to be shown close-up images of. It will be your job to distinguish what coaster that is, and not only what coaster it is. If it is a cloned coaster name, like, I don't know, Goliath, then you need to distinguish, okay, that's Goliath at this park. So you can't just say Goliath. So, we'll go ahead and get into this. So let's get this set up. Guess the coaster. And we'll zoom into the image here. What coaster is this? Goliath Six Flags Great Adventure. Kennywood Fanboy got it as the first one. So, or wait, did I say yeah, it's Great America. Sorry, not Adventure if I said that. So, yeah, Goliath Six Flags Great America. Fairly easy one to start out with. This is the first time I've done this, so we got to see how this works out. So, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to say Great Adventure. Yeah, GP quote. All right, next ride. Let's go. Yeah, you can't just say Batman ride. Batman Six Flags Fiesta Texas PA coasters. Got it. All right, nice one. Next one's going to be quite a bit more challenging. I can tell you that one right now. So, good luck. Remember, you cannot just name the ride. You have to name the park it's at. Mind Eraser Darien Lake. Zach got it immediately. Nice job. Sheesh. How did you get that one? That was good. All right. That's pretty good. I need to make these tougher next time around. All right, so we'll head on to the next one. What coaster's this? It is Tempesto, and there's only one Tempesto, so you got it. King Koopa 64, you got it first. Next one's quite a bit easier. I'm going to need to make these quite a bit more difficult next time around. Go ahead. Superman, Six Flags Fiesta Texas. Woody, you got it. This is a fairly easy one. This is one of my own pictures, so. Next one. Go ahead. This one could be challenging. To some people, this could be challenging. Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point. You got it, Woody, and then numbers. You got it, and then Professor Media, you were second. You should try to spell out the whole name first instead of just two abbreviations, but I'll give it to you. All right, next one. Woody numbers, yes. That's what I'm going to call you. All right. No, I'm never going to say your full name, Woody numbers. Not Millie. Not Cedar Creek Mine Ride. Not Vortex. Not Copperhead Strike. Gemini, Cedar Point. Landon, you know this one. You were with me when I took this photo, so it is Gemini. This is a picture of Gemini's upstop bars on the right side. That's how I got that question. So, well done, Landon, and anyone else who got it. And Landon, you are not allowed to answer the next one, just so you know. So next one, we'll do right here. More upstop wheels. Kennywood Fanboy got it. It is Poltergeist Six Flags Fiesta Texas. The last two may or may not be easy. The next one will probably be easy. Go ahead. Not Valraven. Fury, yep. PA Coasters, you got it first. It's Fury. Pretty easy there. I mean, it could have been Leviathan. I could have tricked you and gotten a few people out, but that was a pretty easy one. All right, so last one before we head on into the Discord is this. Carolina Cyclone. Professor Media got it first. It's Carolina Cyclone at Carowinds. So that is the end of that segment of the stream. So thank you for watching that section. We're going to head on into the Discord now. So I hope that you enjoyed that section. We're going to continue that. If you guys liked it, you guys can give me your opinions in the future. We're going to pop into the Discord and see what strange or interesting roller coasters we can find on RCDB. We've got 28 people in here now, and I know a lot of people tend to leave at this time. So if you do, thanks for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next week. But now, if you're sticking around, feel free to pop into the Discord because we got a lot of people in here. So, greetings. Hey. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right. People in the chat, can you go into the voice chat but only listen? No, because we've got a limited amount of space in there.
Yeah.
All right. So what are all these messages I'm supposed to look at that are in the Discord?
Oh, there's a lot, I guess.
Hey, Misty.
I posted Hakuge, and it is so drawn out. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. What's going on?
You got Double Down?
The double down looks kind of stupid, though. For real, though.
Where did you post it?
Just scroll way up in general.
Oh. Oh, yeah. That looks really stupid.
Yeah, that's gonna be...
Yeah.
Okay, like, it'll probably still be top 100 in the world because it's RMC, but it's gonna be, like, the weakest RMC.
Yeah, it really is. It looks like it's gonna crawl.
It looks like it's gonna be like Texas Giant.
Yeah, with a few inversions.
It'll be a great coaster. It'll be a great coaster.
Yeah,
but...
don't get me wrong. It'll probably be top 10 in Japan at least.
Yeah, it will.
I think it could be cracked top 5 in Japan, personally, but I don't know.
Yeah, it could.
It depends.
But it won't even be a top 10 RMC.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
But it also won't be the worst RMC either.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a good ride. It's an RMC. You can never go wrong with an RMC, but... Alright, let's check out RCDB and see what's going on there. I got Afterburn, the most overrated invert. Besides Raptor, but I'm allowed to... I like the Raptor, so I don't count it.
My dad will take me to parks.
So, I haven't actually found anything that interesting on RCDB since the last stream, which is unfortunate.
I haven't found too much interesting either.
Yeah, we've kind of looked. I mean, has the crazy skateboard manufacturer anything happened with that? Anyone checked?
I don't know. Well, I do know one of my favorite water slide manufacturers made some pretty interesting coasters. One of which I've written.
That being
Whitewater West, aka Hopkins.
Ah. Do they still exist as a water slide manufacturer? Or
Yeah, they still exist as Whitewater West.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Hopkins actually still exists as Whitewater West. Yeah. Or they were bought out by Whitewater West. So, yeah. Yeah, they were bought out by Whitewater West, I think.
Alright, let's check in on our crazy skateboard manufacturer and see if their
Or they
site's
changed
back
their
up.
name. Yeah, I think they changed their name to Whitewater West.
Oh. Yep, crazy skateboard is still being investigated by the Chinese Communist Party, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Let's drag some people into chat here. I get so many friend requests from my Discord.
Oh yeah, they definitely still make water rides.
Alright, let's drag some people in here.
Actually, there is a coaster that I found on the random.
Hello.
Hey, Professor Media.
Oh, hey, wait. I
Hello.
didn't think I'd be
Welcome.
coming in this early.
Yeah.
We just drag whoever in.
So,
You won some
yeah.
questions, so you're gonna... what was your opinion on the new server thingy, game mode thingy?
well, I did enjoy it, although there were some times where I did get it first before anyone else. and
Yeah,
you
I
didn't
know.
say
That's
I did.
just
Yeah,
something
yeah.
I
That's
can't
just
do
the
anything
chat.
with. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
YouTube lag.
Yeah, I guess it happens to all of us. Although it's so funny that no one was able to guess Carolina Cyclone until I did.
Yeah.
I even thought it was Hot Wheels Sidewinder. It was like Ozcoasters was like, no, it's not.
I could tell
When we
because
have
there was a
I thought it was
orange
the one,
track on the drop
in
and
the
then the
long.
blue track on the turnaround.
Oh yeah.
But funny enough, Carolina Cyclone's actually my least favorite aero looper.
Yeah, I mean,
I've only been on one.
I'd say Corkscrew is a little worse. I really don't hate any Aero Looper, but it's a
Like,
close call.
for me, it's like
want
I just can't like Corkscrew isn't great, but
Yeah,
it's far from terrible for me.
Carolina Cyclone didn't do anything special.
Oh, my favorite.
I
aero
forgot
looper
about
is-
it until I found my pictures of it a few days ago. So
The only aero rides I've been on are the ones at Disney World at Tennessee Tornado.
Let's see, yeah, I've been
I
on
don't have
Tennessee
a-
Tornado is my second favorite,
I've been on so many
and
arrows.
then
yeah,
Vortex is far and away my
I've not been on
favorite.
Tennessee Tornado, but I'm probably going on that this year. Let's see. Yeah, Vortex is my favorite aero looper.
I'm really torn on my favorite Aero
I've been
Looper,
on a
whether
lot
it's
of.
Vortex
I've
or
also
Tennessee
been on a lot
Tornado.
of aero antique car rides. I've been on
Yeah.
aero log flumes, aero dark
I've been
rides.
on log flumes and stuff, but like only coasters.
Yep, lots of arrows.
Yeah,
For me, it's like I really just don't
Worlds
want
of
to see.
Fun even has an aero antique car ride, the taxi tour that uses
Yeah.
that uses Kings Island's old antique cars for parts.
really.
Yes.
Local leagues and aero.
And a few years ago, they actually ran some Islands.
Huh.
But now they just run the original cars and use the Kings Island and Geauga Lake cars for parts. Yeah.
Rip Geauga Lake.
Yeah. And then let's see. So yeah, Vortex is my favorite air looper. Back when I rode it during October, I rode in the front row. It was incredibly smooth.
Yeah, I really have only ever ridden Vortex in the front row. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Ride Vortex in car 5 row 1.
Okay.
Excellent. That's the best row in
and
Europe,
then
period.
and then for me, ride Tennessee Tornado towards the back. It'll actually be
I
smoother
only
at
did
the
Tennessee
back.
Tornado in the front, and I found it smooth both times. I
Mm.
rode it, and that's a great ride. I don't know if I like that or Vortex more. I'm really torn.
And, I know for me, it's like Vortex has a bit more history to it,
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm
true.
more excited for Loch Ness Monster than I am for Tennessee Tornado.
probably
Interlocking
not
loops.
because history.
Yeah.
I take history
Considering
over
that my
intensity.
home park used to have a coaster with interlocking loops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
can see
excited for
why.
that.
I can see why you'd want that.
And then, although at some point in time it'll be nice to see what we find out about this Project Madrid. Like we've got
Oh yeah.
most of the layout, but there's not a whole lot other stuff that we know about.
All right, Coaster Bros in the chat. I can't drag you in because I don't know what your Discord name is. So if you tell me, I can drag you in.
Although for me, if there is one thing I will say about the layout is that first launch section where it kind of goes into a helix thing. I think that's going to be very similar to the first launch in Taiga. Like if you look at the layout, it like goes into a kind of like a Valraven 0G roll where it goes into a roll and then exits the opposite direction.
Oh, that did
You know
not
how like with Valraven where it goes into a roll and then it doesn't go quite 360.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think it'll do something like that.
Okay.
I mean, that would just be cool to see.
I mean, right now, from what I've seen, it doesn't look like the strongest layout, but I do like the sort of transfer track while it's launching. That seems really very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, this Chinese golden horse has a sign on the ride that says, "Please do not wear a seatbelt." I think someone posted it in the chat. All right, Costa Rica one's dragged in.
Let's see, and then I'm just trying to.
All right, Jackie's out.
I'm just kind of looking here now. Then
something that's always
Hello.
bothered me in the Cheetah Hunt queue is
Hello?
they call the Heartline roll a 0G roll. There's like a little sign, and
Yeah.
it's a Heartline roll. It's not a 0G roll.
Yeah, which honestly, another thing that bothers me about Cheetah Hunt is not the ride itself. I really love Cheetah Hunt. The thing is, everyone compares it to Maverick,
That's
and
very
so
true.
many people,
Yeah.
when they go to ride it, they think, "Oh, this is gonna be just like Maverick,"
Yeah.
and then they're
Maverick
like,
is
"This
not
sucks
meant to
because
be
it's
a
not
family
like Maverick." Sure, they may be the same coaster model, but it's like comparing. Uh, let's see. It's like comparing a Honda to a Lamborghini.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
comparing
you're right. They're both cars, but
Cobra's Curse.
There
yeah,
has been
yeah.
people that have actually like
Different purposes.
preferred Cheetah over Maverick.
Oh,
Yeah.
like show me coasters.
There's been a couple.
Who thinks Cheetah Hunt's better than Maverick?
Yeah.
But then again,
Cheetah
show
Hunt's
me
been down a
coasters
lot
has
lately.
weird opinions all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And then.
Oh, good POVs though.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hey.
We're here.
Every last time I've been to Busch Gardens, Cheetah Hunt's been closed, and the last time I tried to ride it, it had been
Really?
down all day, and they opened it back up right before closing. I got in line, and then I stayed like 30 minutes after park closing in the line, and
Yeah.
they finally said, "Hey, please go home."
Well,
Yeah.
that happens from time to time.
US,
Although,
US Coasters, how are you not a freaking preferred member yet? I don't know why I
I
didn't
know,
promote
right?
you. Yeah, okay, you're a preferred member now.
Me too.
Yeah. Oz Coasters is also active like in my Instagram chat too, so
yeah. And then, it kind of reminds that one story you told us about
it's
Cheetah
like
Hunt.
Canada Coaster Fan and Coaster Frenzy.
Yeah, a few other people. So, anyways, that one story you told us about Cheetah Hunt, it kind of reminds me of when I was at Kennywood. It was at night, and I hadn't rode Black Widow or Zamperla Discovery yet. And then right as we were about to get on, they said, "Well, the thing just went down, and to be honest with you guys, it probably won't be back up for the rest of the night." So
Hey, you should
that-
drag Alex Rodriguez in. He's really cool.
Okay.
Although it works out because I'll be riding there.
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, and his home park Six Flags Fiesta Texas too.
Thank you for who put me here.
You can thank Coffee recommended you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, his home park's Fiesta Texas.
Ah, good part.
And people say I'm lucky because I have 2 RMCs.
You are.
You are lucky.
I'm
Yeah.
about to have you.
My home
Technically
park is
3 if you
Dean
consider.
and UCI.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Six Flags over Texas too.
Or actually, it's not really much of a den anymore. It's a GCI that used to be a den. And a GCI.
But I can't wait to get a GTI Woody in my SeaWorld.
SeaWorld
park,
San
which is
Antonio,
also
yeah,
my
it's
home
looking like
park.
they may
yeah,
get a GCI. Yeah.
It'll be like I don't know if this will be the longest wooden coaster in the state of Texas because it's obviously not a family coaster.
I think it may be a
Well, it
family
doesn't have
Woody,
much
though.
to beat.
I think it will be.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Well,
They
Yeah,
have
I
to
wasn't
find
like
out.
the biggest- The two biggest Woodies in Texas were converted to
Judge Roy.
RMCs.
Yeah.
We're
yeah,
judging.
and the current
Texas Giant and
one, I'm
Rattler.
pretty sure is Judge Roy Scream.
Are you sure
So
it's
we're
not
rolling-
Boardwalk
so-
Bullet?
Actually, yeah, I think it's that.
Yeah, I think it's Boardwalk Bullet. Yeah.
Judge Roy Scream's the longest of the Six Flags ones.
Yeah, and then of course we can all say rest in peace to Texas Cyclone, which probably would have been RMC'd if Astroworld were still around.
It'll be called Twisted Texas Cyclone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or New
Confident,
Texas Cyclone.
speak for yourself.
And
Who
then-
knows? Maybe it would have been the first RMC.
The track
Yeah.
is still there. It's just in the museum.
Would
It's
be-
just one piece of track.
Rip.
It would be
Yeah.
called
Build
Twisted
him
Texan.
something stronger.
Twisted Texan.
So actually,
Or RMC
the one
off
thing I
like Magic Mountain, so we can have like 2
There's
RMCs.
some people who might have
Wait.
to move.
wait a second. Wait, who is going to Magic Mountain or something?
Oh yeah, another
I don't know.
major manufacturer that's never built a coaster in its home state would be RMC.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
said specifically RMC is not it.
Yeah, because there's a
Idaho.
rumor that Silverwood was going to get something for a long time, and then
I mean,
Never
they,
did.
they did
Never
get
happened.
refurbishments from Armstrong.
I
Yeah.
want to see what happens if you mix a B&M track with a Vekoma track, a hybrid.
Oh, why
Golden Horse
Uh,
did that.
That's a
Golden
bad
Horse
idea.
did that.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
great
that's
idea.
All right,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you
Jack
get.
2000. If
It's-
you're
That's
listening,
what
I'm gonna have to
happens.
drag you out
Yeah,
I
because
you
see
know
people
what-
the
want to
golden
join.
Golden-
golden
what?
horse.
You know what,
Tilt.
guys? Golden Horse is like the
Well,
is like the
that's
fan
true.
fiction of coaster manufacturers. What
Hello,
are
who
they
I
even?
just dragged
It's like
in.
if they can usually post their pictures on DeviantArt.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's mixed between a Togo, Vekoma, B&M because the loop itself looks something out of a B&M track.
All right, this person's not talking either. We'll take someone
Glad
else.
that there aren't crazy anthropomorphic roller coasters.
Hello, are you here? Six Flags.
Their
Over
loop
Maniac.
is like a B&M track.
Hello?
yeah.
That's
that's-
what a
Hello.
Vekoma.
Hey.
That's what a Vekoma B&M hybrid is like.
There is that furry who made his fursuit based off of the Smiler.
No,
Oh
I
my
don't want to
God.
see that again.
Let's not hear about that.
Show us the
let's-
picture.
No, it is banned in the server.
Yeah, it is.
No rules?
No
I got
rules.
it.
that's
Fine,
true.
post it, no
actually.
rules.
Can we talk about coaster personifications?
Oh my
You know what
God.
happened?
Sure.
Hydras that turn around in
The
Hydras,
Motion roller
they count that as an
coasters.
inversion, but
And
not
Coaster
Blackpool's
Queen.
inversion.
Oh, don't start this.
Sorry.
Don't start this.
Yeah, I don't know.
I could have sworn I found a
Yeah, like-
picture that said about there was an inversion in Blackpool. They count that as an inversion, but not.
Yeah.
I found this on Twitter. Hold on. It said something about like so the one in the inversion Hydras they count that as an inversion, but they count that the one in Blackpool not a inversion.
Wait, what ride are we talking about?
Hold on. Let me look for that.
I think it's Icon.
I
Oh,
think
I'm
it
gonna
All
look
right,
at
Jack
that.
2000. Here's your second chance.
Yeah, because people debated whether that Immelman is inverted
thank
or
you.
not.
Sorry.
Well, what kind of what kind of element is the one in Hydras then? Guys, I saw this on Twitter.
The
Jojo roll, right?
It's like a
the-
turn.
the
No, that's Hydra. That's
Hydra.
Hydra.
the incline dive loop. You mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, funny because Gatekeeper technically also has an incline dive loop, although that one definitely inverts.
Yeah.
Actually, while we're talking about Cedar Fair, who is excited about Copperhead Strike?
And honestly, from the
Me!
testing, I can say that I'm more impressed than I thought I would be.
Yeah.
So-
Seems like a
Yeah, for me-
Well, it's a mock launch coaster, so you know it'll be great. It's just going to be
I-
forceless, but
I
it's going to be great.
didn't when I saw the POVs of the other mock coasters, I just didn't think that it looked very good. But after
Yeah.
seeing the
Yeah.
testing, I think it looks like a good ride.
I
It's
think
going to be
it'll
a great
be
ride,
fun.
but forceless.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
There's
but who? Yeah,
I think
but
it will
who
be a
needs
big
Who
GP
wants every
pleaser.
coaster to be forceful?
Oh, it's more than a GP pleaser. It'll be an enthusiast pleaser, too.
Yeah.
It will complement their lineup good. But they'll have two
Personally-
forceless they'll have two
remember-
forceless
you know
coasters with
Cat Furler,
inversions though.
Cough, the one that made Prowler.
GCI?
Yes. And the
What
one on
about
Twitter,
GTI?
Cat Furler. Cat Fooler. I don't know what's his
Yes,
name.
Coaster Queen Cat.
Oh, no. So anyway,
Yeah,
I-
y'all don't like that you don't like.
But you know what? You know how Cedar Fair kind of wants to add a bunch of dive coasters into their parks and stuff?
Well, actually, from what I
Okay, I
last
found
heard,
this
they're
on
trying to
Twitter.
cut back on ride investment.
Yeah.
So,
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
although
Remind
KI's
us that
Giga is
Work with
probably
Mac
CB
Rock.
counts the element on Hydra
KI's
as
Giga is
inversion, but
probably
not
already
Icon's
partially paid for,
Immelman.
so
That's
Yeah.
stupid. What's with Icon?
so KI will still get their Giga, but I don't think much else will come for next year.
Yeah.
yeah,
But they
probably.
use the small parks to get investments.
Yeah, it will
But you know
probably
what?
work good.
Because I think I might know a good coaster model. Like, if Copperhead Strike is successful, then why not put a bunch of
But why
why
not
not
roll
put a
the
bunch
fun?
of
Good
these?
idea.
Wait, why
That's
not
the
put a
part
bunch
that
of
needs one
these
the most.
everywhere?
Do you guys see Copperhead Strike as being a top 3 for the park?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
You
because
know what
Yeah.
the good news is?
I mean they'll have two
Top
force.
ride is going to Success Views of Texas.
I think it could be number 2 behind Fury.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
probably.
me,
I don't know.
for me,
I
they'll definitely be in
really-
the top 3 because honestly, Afterburn isn't even in the top 3 in my opinion at the park.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of have to agree.
For me, my top 3 is Fury, Intimidator, and then
Yeah, I really liked Intimidator. I wouldn't put Nighthawk
so
quite so
do I.
high.
Afterburn's better than Montu, but other
yeah,
people hate
Afterburn is
Yeah.
probably honestly one of my least favorite
Here's the
inverts.
problem with Afterburn. Everyone said it was going to be like the best invert ever, so I went into it expecting that. I wrote it in every seed I could. It just was forceless.
It's overrated.
Yeah, it didn't have all that much force to it, and there was a 100% chance of headbang on the final inversion.
See, I didn't
What's the
find
best
too much
part of the ride
headbang.
experience? The front row or the back row?
I would say front row probably was a little better.
I know, but if you want a better ride
Yeah.
experience on Vibration Magic Valley, I suggest you sit in the middle instead of the front.
On Forces Spread, you always go for the front, and then on Reds is actual.
We're gonna do our best
Well,
to keep this
I normally
coaster
like
alive,
Raptor
not
better in
go
the back.
extinct.
Yeah,
Arrow Mega
like,
Loopers, we're gonna try our best.
Viper.
to keep this
Pretty
alive.
forceful,
I'll
and
be
it's a
riding
front row
Viper
ride.
in about a month, so I'll find out how it is.
I
Prowler
would
at
ride it,
Worlds
like,
of
so many
Fun's kind of
times as
forceful, and
possible.
it's a front
And
row
I
ride.
just expect to see long lines
It's
around
not
that
forceless
ride.
at all.
It's just the ride needs some new, like, just track modifications, like make it smooth. I mean, it's possible, actually. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Mamba at Worlds of Fun is a row 3 ride.
They have 3 trains, but they're using the 3rd train as extra parts. So.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's see, and then, but really, it'll also be interesting to see not only a new wave of Mac coasters coming
I
to
see
US,
Golden Horse has made a
But-
B&M dive coaster.
but what
Well,
about
not
a
really.
new wave of
A
Intamins?
fan fiction of a
Because
dive coaster?
Yeah.
Yes, I really hope that happens.
Okay, for some reason, China's going well with their B&M wing coasters, but not in the US.
Why?
I want to see Herschend finally work with Intamin.
That'd be neat.
yeah,
Why is
Them Silver Dollar City
more
a
parks
big
in China
Intamin?
getting more roller
Like a
coasters than the
Megalight.
US or Europe?
because
the
they have
tourism
all the
market is
capital to spend.
it's growing way faster.
Yeah, it is.
It's
I
because
would like
I
to
think-
see a Megalight come to Silver Dollar City.
That would be cool.
Something like
I would
that.
like to see a Megalight come to Carnival Park.
I'd like to see a Megalite come to anywhere in the
Yeah,
US.
exactly.
I like to
Does
see a
it
Hyper
even make
come to
Megalites
Texas,
anymore?
but
I
that's
mean,
impossible.
Hershey technically got a Megalite like coaster, and then we all know how that turned out.
I would like to see a Giga
Rough.
coaster come to
Not rough.
some
Painful,
park in
that's
Texas.
what-
That would be
what I've heard.
That's not
Six
gonna
Flags will
happen.
never get it away.
Yeah, but I wish it did.
No,
I mean, what I would like to see is a dive coaster.
Six Flags will never get a dive
could
coaster
happen.
either.
But Six Flags.
well,
Six
not
Flags
B&M
may.
at least. Like,
Well, they haven't
Yeah,
had we
they
haven't
may.
had a
They
B&M
told
wing
about
coaster
it.
in a while. The last one we had was
They
X
told
Flags.
about a B&M
Just
dive
as-
coaster, so they may put dive coasters in their parks.
I will say
Yeah.
something very interesting about Cedar Fair with their new coasters for this year compared to last year anyway. They seem
Yeah.
to be doing a lot more advertising for these new for
Yeah.
2019 coasters
Yeah.
compared to 2018, which I think is going to
Yeah.
benefit them well. Because here in
Yeah.
Central Ohio, Columbus, I saw like 4 TV ads for Steel Vengeance. That was it.
That's
Not enough
annoying.
people knew about it.
yeah, and then
All right.
then I live about an hour outside of Columbus. I saw a couple of ads for Steel
I know my
Vengeance.
dad told
Trust me,
that
if Worlds
Cedar
of Fun
Fair's
got a
only-
new
was the only
coaster,
place I'd
everyone
love to
in
go. My
Kansas
son
City would
loves
know
it.
about it.
That's
Yeah,
what he
that's
said.
the thing.
I know my
Cedar
son
Point.
likes Cedar Point. He wants to go there a lot, really badly. I mean, that's what my dad said. I
Because
like
it
to
would
go
be
there.
huge news.
Yeah, the Cedar Point just assumes that they can just add a new ride and not really have to advertise it, I think. And they
Yeah,
really
probably.
needed to, and I think that was part of why they had a slow start to their season. It's because a lot of people didn't
And
know they were getting
also,
the best
if you
coaster in
look
the
at
world.
Their stocks don't seem to be doing the
It
best.
crashed last
Yeah.
year.
And
It
one thing I
crashed.
like about China coasters is that
Yeah.
people in China are not good at prefabricating their tracks. Like Golden Horse, they're not good at track fabrications.
That's for
Well,
sure.
everybody in China's GP, so nobody cares anyway.
That's true.
Yeah,
I totally agree on that.
yeah,
I mean,
so-
okay, Golden Horse, Soaring Dragon is trash.
Well, that was not made in China.
That was not made in China. Then what
No,
was it made in?
Soaring with Dragon is an Intimate. It was made wherever Intimate's factory
Yeah.
is and shipped to China.
Intamin isn't Queensland, I assume. I know
Wait, Soaring
the
Dragon?
commas
It's
and
very
vowels.
interesting that B&M has
Soaring
their
Dragon.
fabrication plant in Ohio.
I think
Yeah.
he means Soaring Dragon.
Dancing
uh,
Phoenix.
The
Which
Golden
I've
Doors
actually been to
SLC.
there.
Oh, okay.
Soaring
That
Dragon.
actually
Dancing
driven.
Phoenix.
Is trash.
Yeah, he means that, not soaring with dragon.
Ah,
The
okay.
Chinese Mine Train coaster is trash.
I've ridden I've ridden 2 mine train coasters in Hong Kong. One by Zamperla and the other by Vekoma. And neither of those were trash.
Those are great rides.
In
You guys
fact,
know
Big Grizzly
the,
Mountain Runaway Mine Cars is the best mine train coaster ever. If you don't count Excalibur as a mine train coaster, then that is at
Do you
Valley
guys
Fair.
know like the Wild West mine train on the island in China?
I'm talking about Wild West Mine Train at Ocean Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I've ridden that.
Speaking of mine trains, actually,
I always want to go to. When I'm gonna do this,
Zamperla.
I'm gonna only come to Ohio just to ride a B&M
Zamperla
wing
made that coaster.
and
Um,
an RMC.
Then
Cough.
why not go to Holiday
How
World?
is,
Because they got a wing coaster and they're closer to you.
how is
Wait a
Thunderation?
minute, the one
Thunderation's
that's way
awesome.
closer
It
to-
looks
that's
like a
more
really
closer
good
to me
mine
is
train.
Actually,
It is.
Dollywood.
Because right now my favorite mine
Oh,
train
yeah,
has to
sure.
be
It's
whatever
in
the one at
Tennessee,
Fiesta,
it's-
Texas was. I forget
it's
the name of
close.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's close.
Yeah.
Getting to Tennessee's not that far.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd say
but
Thunderation's
I think-
probably
I
better, but I
think
haven't been to
Holiday
Fiesta, Texas.
will be
So.
two.
Carolina Gold Rusher was also a really good one. The
Oh, yeah.
Ohio
Well,
mine trains kind of
Like,
suck.
it was. I don't know. It was.
Every
I like
time
Adventure
I watch
Express.
B&M,
Adventure
I
Express
think
is
it's
rough. Like seriously, it's rougher
really
than
isn't
Cedar
that
Creek
bad.
Mine
Oh,
Ride.
it's not that bad.
It's just an annoying ride to me.
And,
I really don't
I
like
like-
Adventure Express.
You know what I like a lot better than Cedar Creek Mine Ride? I like Runaway Mine Train at Six Flags over Texas a lot better than that.
It looks like a good ride.
Yeah,
Speaking
it's pretty
speaking
decent.
of underrated
Well.
rides, Kings Island Racer really sucks anywhere but the front row. Like front row,
I love Racer.
sheesh, you get so much airtime. I'm tempted to like
I
it
rode
more
it in
than
the front.
Beast.
You know what's weird? Every
It's actually
time
from the
when you
back,
go
it's
to
good.
those like zero G
I
roads
like
and the
Racer.
B&M wing coasters, they always make that banging noise on the one of the
The
train.
clicking kind of noise.
Yeah, they always
Yeah,
make those.
I
noises when
actually
they go
genuinely
over.
don't know what that noise is. Does anyone know what it is?
maybe
Something-
it's
Anti-rollbacks.
Maybe it's
I
ARB
figured it
or
was something with the anti-rollbacks, whether you're just
It
like
probably is anti-rollbacks, yes.
Because
Probably there to
anti-rollbacks-
scare the GP.
because ARB I've
just
seen them,
remember
the
what Newton's
mechanisms
law
are
is.
bigger
Well,
than on
well,
other
sometimes
trains.
objects might not like stay stiff because remember what Newton's law is.
I actually don't remember what Newton's law is. I never really took physics.
just gonna drag everyone in here.
An object
So.
in motion stays in
Okay.
motion, which is the passenger on the train. So.
I don't think that's what it
Just
is.
gonna drag.
Well, Coaster Studio said something
Blue
about
Hawk
like,
Marathoner. Next month I'm writing Ninja. Wait, I already told you.
No, he was talking about. No, he was talking about your body. If it goes into a left turn, your body will obviously go the opposite direction, and the restraints are there to pull you with the car.
I don't think
That's what he's talking
Schwarzkopf coasters were not designed for over-the-shoulder restraints. Those were
And
Yeah.
and then again, who listens to Taylor about this kind of stuff?
I can't. And he said something about stupid because he almost freaked out because there was a mirror around the helix, and that's the light. I don't know why the mirror was there in the first place. That's.
I don't know why either, but it just proves that he doesn't do research.
Well, no, okay, I can actually see that because sometimes when you don't do research, you don't watch POVs, a ride is so much better. Like, for example, Maverick was my #1 coaster for a while because I didn't watch any POVs before riding it, and it was amazing because you got super surprised by it.
You know, my first 90-degree drop coaster was actually Iron Shark, but I didn't watch a PO. I think I may have watched a POV.
What if you watch the POV so many times you forget the layout entirely?
I mean, I guess because
I
that's what I'm doing with Skyrush.
I did rode Wonder Woman for the first time on May. I don't, this is
Like sometimes I watch POV so much I forget the layout entirely.
Yeah, well, I mean, watching POVs before riding, like for Iron Rattler, I did not watch any POVs beforehand, and it made the ride so much better. It's my #2.
Oh, wow.
So I'm doing the same thing for Skyrush. I haven't watched any POVs of Skyrush, and I'm riding it this year.
I don't think I might not watch a POV of Copperhead Strike.
For me,
The thing is,
for
when I
me,
log
it's
in on
like
Run Coaster,
not only
I
do I
always
get
research
POV
the
nom at times, but usually I don't watch POVs when I know
I
for
see
sure
POVs
I'm
at
going
B&M
to.
coasters, but I'll ride it because I ran the B&M because all I
Intimidator
have is nothing.
305. The only part about the POV I remember is the drop in the first turn.
Hey guys,
You guys
I
can't believe
gotta.
this, guys. I had to wait in line in Wonder Woman Golden Lobster for 2.5 hours.
I walked onto it.
Uh,
I walked onto
yeah.
it all day.
The time I posted this video was on May 19, 2018.
Ah,
Can anyone hear me?
that's
Two
why.
2.5 hours. So.
I walked
anyone
onto
hear
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes,
Okay, cool. Okay.
hear you.
Guys, I'm leaving, but I'll be back later.
The
Okay.
reason why,
Alright.
because the ride keeps
Okay.
breaking down.
Okay.
Wonder Woman always breaks down.
Didn't
See
break
you
down
guys
when I
later.
was there, at least.
It has a breakdown like in a long time. So mainly because the ride is a prototype, and every ride that's prototype is always gonna break down.
It was a
Doesn't
great
Branson
ride. Wonder Woman.
doesn't Branson have 2 Alpine coasters?
Yes, they're
I
both
expect
fun.
to
I've ridden
see
both of them.
Six Flags Over Texas get an RMC Raptor.
Yes, they
that's not
do,
gonna
and
happen.
I've ridden both of them, and they're
Well,
both a
mirror
lot of fun.
image.
They're both
Yeah,
worth
the-
riding.
Also not gonna happen.
The
here.
Raptors, at least I can speak for Wonder Woman, are very, very good rides.
No, I'm talking about Branson's
Oh,
Alpine
yeah, well, hey,
coasters.
we've got two conversations going on. Have you ridden any of the
You
RMC
can literally,
Raptors
if I
calls?
have a feeling like
Nope.
if it's a small park,
Ah.
they could just put an RMC Raptor.
No.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably not GTs, but something like Fun Spot.
You know,
Yeah,
what's
Fun
interesting
Spot would
that
be actually a
Mock
great
Rides
spot
did-
for it.
You know, it's really interesting. Mock Rides actually made coasters kind of like the Raptors way back in the like 50s
Oh
and
yeah,
60s.
you're right. I
Mac
forgot
rides?
about
Oh
that.
yeah, I think I may have heard of that. I think I only saw one image. It was like a single rail coaster.
Yeah.
They were side friction coasters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
to see Fun Junction get an RMC hype. No, actually not. No. I don't
Really,
think
I
so.
could see Over Texas getting a Skywarp before they get a Raptor.
Over
Oh.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yes, but isn't this
They're getting a super loop this year called El Diablo.
Yeah, it was gonna be called Lone Star, and then they decided to cower it out. And
Yeah. It's not El Diablo from Great Adventure because that's Chaos at LeBron,
yeah.
but it's gonna have the name El Diablo.
Dude, Lone Star
That's just
Revolution
gonna
was a
confuse
pretty good
everyone.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
Diablo is
they-
an even better name, and it makes more sense in the Spain section of the park where they're actually gonna
Laurent
end up
is a
putting
Six
it.
Flags version of their trashy park. No, look at a trashy park. Look at the scenery around the park is
Actually, I mean, the location of the park looks really good. It looks like
It's on
Cedar
an
Point,
island.
Canada,
Once you
honestly.
get to the park,
Yeah.
you notice
Yeah.
how trashy it is.
Also,
Yeah.
go back to Taylor's reveal, Laurent, and look how many
It's
dislikes it
culturally
has.
insensitive.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like the
That's
park
like
would have been
2,000
a lot better
dislikes.
if they still had their Intamin stand-up, because I heard you got standing airtime.
Yeah, didn't
Oh
they
my
scrap
God.
the Cobra?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
they did.
Yeah.
They should put an RMC Raptor in there.
They could. There's no way they. There's no way they.
They seem like
RMC will
they
be
got
like,
more-
Alan
They
Shoki will be
need
like,
to
Laurent's too
RMC the
trashy.
Monstra. That's what they need to do.
Yes.
They need to RMC the Monstra.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
La Monstro's been
Yeah.
closed. La Monstro's been closed since 2017.
It's gonna become like a second Gwazi.
RMC
it's
it,
closed
I
for a really
guess.
long
Maybe
time.
just RMC it.
I genuinely did not think Gwazi could be RMC'd.
That ride
it
has.
is.
Yeah.
I would have bet
It's
you
definitely
$100
gonna-
a
I think
year
it
ago
is,
that
but
I
And
could.
it
it's
won't
going
be
to be a hyper.
It's gonna happen.
Like Steel Vengeance.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's not confirmed.
Obviously it's gonna happen,
But
but
it won't be. What is it? But it won't be.
It's not dueling. They
I'm not sure.
already
Dang
gave
it.
up too much of one of the tracks.
I swear to God, if they're
Definitely
just
not
gonna
dueling.
turn, if it's gonna be like Colossus and 6X Magic Mountain, oh my God.
Nope, it's going to be more like Steel Vengeance and Cedar Point.
Okay,
Like,
good.
it's not gonna be a Mobius. It's just gonna be a single coaster.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
why don't you
They'll do
get
kinda
a
Storm
Mobius,
Chaser type.
Mobius or
It's
something?
basically going to be the American version of Zadra at Energy Land, from what I can tell.
North American, yeah.
Yeah, well, we don't know if it's going to be over 200 feet, though. That's the thing.
Why is,
Yeah.
why is
It's
Energy
pretty
Landia
cool.
getting more coasters, not flat rides?
Because
because
they're, like,
coasters is
the
what
Polish
brings
government
in
is
the
paying
people.
for all of it, so
Yeah,
who
exactly.
cares?
I
And
hope they purchase more land because they need more land if they're gonna build a new coaster.
yeah, they're expanding from the looks of it.
Yeah.
Well,
Six
Zarda's
Flags-
already started.
At least
Because
get rid of
they're
some
just surrounded
roads.
by farmland.
They
God, I
have so
hope-
many
yeah.
family coasters there.
Yeah. There's some. They have.
Is it bad that I think Dragonflyer at Dollywood's gonna suck?
Why do you say that?
I don't think it
actually,
will.
no. It won't.
Judging by
Look
Look
at
at the
Flying
best
Ace
family
aerial
coaster in
chase
the
and
United
Kitty Hawk?
States,
Yeah, it's
besides
gonna
Flying Ace and
Flying Hazes has those bulky restraints though, so
Flying Ace aerial chase is
And,
probably one of
Freedom
the worst
Flyer.
coasters I've ever ridden. So
I agree with you there. I can see why you hate it, because off the bat, because Flying Ace and whatever Carowinds calls their Flying Ace now.
Kitty Hawk.
Yeah, both of those sucked. But I
Yeah.
think
I
this
know
will be
that
better.
people say Mauer Skyloop coasters are kind of edgy because and sketchy looking because sometimes they will get stuck upside down the lift hill.
I don't mind them. I've been on one and they're
Our
alright.
Skyloops look like fun.
Yeah, they really do.
You need to go to Magic Springs.
They can also do some scary things. Now when
If
I mean
Magic
scary things,
Springs
they're also
adds
sometimes
Saturn
sketchy
from
and edgy.
Space World like they're rumored to, that'll definitely be worth a visit.
Magic Springs ain't getting anything, mate.
Yeah.
I heard Magic Springs is getting Saturn from Space World. a while
No,
back.
apparently, what's the park that has Ultra Twister Japan? Like the one in the North of
Nagashiya Spyland.
Nagashima?
the one with the dive loop.
Well,
Oh, the one with the dive loop?
I heard.
Yeah.
Let me look
I had heard that
Apparently
Saturn Europe
Well, they-
getting refurbished, so I don't know about that.
That yeah. I don't,
Yeah, in the
it's
Netherlands, they're all
obviously
cases
going
doing
to,
that.
That's obviously going to a park in Japan, Asia, or either United States or
I
Europe.
don't know. It may go to America.
Yeah, no, and then
What
of
happened to
course
the
we have.
Kanonen model? It's been relocated, repurchased so many times. It was going to park in America, but just went somewhere else that we don't know
Well,
what location it went.
Yeah, it was going to like a water park. I don't think they were going to rebuild it though. It's just in storage right now.
I'm sorry. Billy.
Is it in the United States or Europe still?
I think
I
it's
don't
being
know.
refurbished
In
right
the
now in
US.
Europe. But
Uh,
I don't know. If they're gonna-
Os
The
coasters?
I wonder what happened to the Knott's Farm Boomerang that was refurbished in the Netherlands.
That's going to.
It's going to a park
I know
in-
where
that's
it's
going to
going.
Bali. That's going to Bali.
Indonesia, right? Or Malaysia?
Yeah.
I get those two countries confused.
No,
so
no,
much.
it's in Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Bali's in
Okay.
Yeah.
I completely
sorry,
forgot
I just
whenever
get
roller
those two
coasters
countries
need to be
confused so
relocated, they always
much.
had to
I'm so sorry.
get refurbished. I forgot.
What was?
Oz
Well, places
Coasters,
on
this
the-
is the Ultra Twister you were asking about.
Wait a
DM'd you
second.
too.
You know that
Yes.
remember there's been an Aero Mine Train in Dollywood, but it's been moved to Magic Springs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and before that it was at Six Flags St. Louis.
It's only
wasn't
one
that coaster
defunct air
refurbished
mine
Wait,
train.
what?
Yeah,
I
that
would
coaster
assume
was
so.
that coaster. Okay, you know River King Mine Train at Six Flags St. Louis. That used to be dual, right?
Yeah. They had another
The
site
other
called
half-
Railblazer.
No, they were both River King Mine Train at first. Then it was Railblazer for a year as a stand-up. Okay, so they moved
Stand-up
the other
mine
half
train.
of River King Mine Train to Dollywood. That was Thunder Express, and it's currently at Magic Springs, and it's Big Bad John. So
And
yes,
now
that
it
is
was
still
relocated
operating.
in 2005 when it was
Yeah,
when we
to
moved
Magic Springs. Yeah.
But was it refurbished or was it just the same studio?
It has
No, they had
wooden
a-
structure by GCI. So yes,
They
it
had a
was
different.
refurbished.
They had a different dueling side to River King Mine Train.
Yes, and that is at Magic Springs now, and was at
Oh,
Dollywood
really?
for a while. Yes, that is that coaster.
Yeah.
Wait,
So that
what?
coaster's still in operation.
Wait,
It's
what
Big Bad
coaster?
John at Magic Springs.
Oh, okay. Hold up. I'm
And
gonna
for a
search
while it
that
was
up.
at Dollywood. It was Thunder Express.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see.
So the other side of River King Mine Train is still in operation. It's in Arkansas.
Oh, huh.
Yeah.
The first vertical
Big Bad-
lift hill on
Oh,
Earth was
okay.
actually Chance Toboggan, which were one of the
And-
first.
Bet you didn't know this, but the current wood support structure for Big Bad John is actually by GCI.
Huh.
Yeah.
That park that rides at, Magic Springs, it seems really like,
Interesting because
yeah.
it also has a relocated wooden roller coaster. Arkansas Twister came from Boardwalk and Baseball in Orlando, Florida.
A mock POV of
Yeah.
Big
That
Bad
park
John.
closed 30 years ago.
It's strange the
Yeah,
way you
I
think
mean,
about
the
it.
whole park just seems like it's really strange. It
I
doesn't
never
seem like
really
it should
heard of
exist.
What park?
The park doesn't seem like it should exist.
Magic
Which
Springs?
park?
Yeah, they last got their coaster and they last got a new coaster in 2006. They have an SLC.
What about the Mars Skyloop?
That looks like their best ride, the Skyloop. Isn't that the only Skyloop in the U.S.?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so.
That's just strange, man. Of all places, it goes to a random park in Arkansas.
Yeah. Well, lots of stuff have gone to that park. Lots
Yeah.
of historic stuff has gone to that park.
You know, for a long time, I knew River King
And
Mine Train had a dueling side to it. I
Okay,
actually thought they tore it down.
You know, Twist and Shout at Family Kingdom used to be there.
What was that?
Wasn't
That
there
is
an
a
SNS
Zamperla Wild
Screaming
Mouse,
Squirrel
I think?
model, like a custom one in Russia, but it was been removed?
That's a Wild Mouse coaster.
Yeah, but was it the one that used to have those steep drops?
No,
Like
Family
that?
Kingdom in Myrtle Beach where Swamp Fox is, you know?
No, we're just gonna watch and split. Yeah. It's dumb.
Yeah. And then
You know Russia's Wonder Island, right? That was known for that SNS El Loco like Island coaster, Wild Mouse coaster.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
I was looking at some ride sale websites and I saw Screaming Squirrel listed for sale.
Huh. Should buy it.
Cool. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Let's all combine.
Dude, it looks like you can get really good hang time on it, but I just hear a lot of
Also,
sites on
Orbiter
it.
at Canada's Wonderland is also for sale.
I like that.
And I
Yeah,
also
wait.
saw a Lich Gardens' half pipe coaster for sale
Oh
on there.
no, poor Lich Gardens.
wait a second. What
Aw.
about the
That means-
Joseph's the
that means they're
Lennon years
closing.
old premier rides?
Why would they tear down a theme park just for a...
Okay, Lich
Because it's
isn't
Denver.
closed for a few more years.
I know, but if they're selling their Intamin Surf Rider already,
They're gonna
Well,
sell
they
a
are
shuttle
getting a new,
looping
okay,
coaster.
they are getting a new ride for 2019 though.
what is it?
Yeah, a new dark ride.
Sheesh, that's so stupid.
All they relocate their shuttle coaster.
Oh yeah,
Their
that
Arrow
Arrow shuttle loop better be relocated, or I'm gonna be mad.
I think
It's
there's one
Yeah.
that's
relocated. I mean,
one of the
look
only
what they did
coasters
to
that won't go
Diamondback
over
at
200
Oklahoma's
Twisted City.
Frontier City. That was
Yeah.
relocated.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
park.
Yeah, you know what? You know, here is
Twister
actually
2, they're gonna definitely tear that down.
Yeah,
if
that's gonna
Elitch
be the
Gardens
biggest
is-
loss of that
Yeah.
that park.
yeah, there's no hope for it.
Yeah. And it's in such bad shape.
If only they actually could find some other land to move the park to again.
Yeah.
Which,
Well, I don't know. There's
People
lots
would
of
rather
land out
Elitch Gardens still
on,
be around
on
for
the
a lot
east
longer
side
than the park.
of just maybe you can find land on the east side of Denver.
you'd think the city would, give them land since they're taking it to build some dumb apartments.
Yeah, I
Whatever
don't know
it
what's
is.
going on there.
Why can't it
It's
be
just
like
so
Energy
annoying.
Landia? They
Yeah,
just
they'd
where
pay
the government
them,
just
pay
gives
them
them
to
like
just keep
$50
adding
million
rides. Yeah.
and add a 2020 expansion with a ground up RMC hybrid.
Yeah.
Like they can't do that, but they want to tear down the whole theme park and replace it with like a park.
Yeah. Well, why would anyone want that?
Yeah, people would want to keep the theme park instead.
Like, seriously, they're just killing their tourism. Like, before it was like, oh, well, I have a layover in Denver. Why don't I stay there for a day and hop over to Litch Gardens? As a coaster enthusiast, a lot of people would do that, right?
Yeah.
But now, in the future, no one's going to be able to do that.
Well, there's Lakeside. Lakeside's pretty lit. As far as I can tell, Lakeside looks pretty fun.
I kind of feel bad for people where that's their home park, Elixir Gardens.
Yeah.
And it might close
seriously.
down that like that's
Yeah,
so
they got
sad. Like if
Glenwood
they've been going there
Caverns.
for years.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just
I
all
mean,
that-
the park already had to relocate once because of the city.
Hey, don't forget about Lakeside.
Yes, I see it. It doesn't seem like that great of a park. They're getting a new Pinfari Cyclone.
Yep, that one used to be at Branson, USA.
Ah, yeah, I see why you care
That was
about
actually
that.
in
Oh, wasn't
Nebraska.
that at Celebration City?
Yep.
Yeah, when it was Branson, USA.
Yeah. Dude, I remember seeing Ozark Wildcat because I've always been going to Branson since I was little. And I just remember seeing it there. I'm just like, whoa, look at that. But I thought it was opened at the time, but
It closed in 2008. I rode.
yeah, it opened in 2003 and then closed in 2008. And then they demolished it in 2015. And and the video of that demolition is kind of iconic for GP lists.
I really, I cannot bring myself to watch that video. Still,
To watch what video?
People from a church just
I
watch it get torn down.
legit cannot bring myself to watch that video. Still, it's hard for me to watch.
Yeah, it's very sad that they got rid of that. Well, anyway, things are starting to wind down, and I'm pretty tired, so let's wrap things up. Ozark Wildcat Demolition.
At Celebration City. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, it is unfortunate.
Didn't the trains for Ozark Wildcat go to Dollywood?
Oh, they did? Really?
Yeah.
One of the trains is the third train on Thunderhead.
Oh, well then I may have ridden it. Thunderhead is a great wooden coaster.
I would assume it's the one that doesn't have the Thunderhead logo on it, because when I went to Dollywood, I noticed one of the trains did not have the logo on it, and the other one did.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, which company owns Dollywood?
Herschend.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, Herschend. Same company that owns something else.
I wasn't sure if it was Herschend as well, or if it was like a different company. Okay.
Yeah.
And they also own Wild Adventures in Valdosta, Georgia, which just got rid of one of Celebration City's coasters.
Oh.
Viking Voyage.
Funny because
Wait, they got rid of Viking Voyage?
It's operating on RCTV.
Why? Why? All of these great high millers are getting torn down.
Yeah.
That's Scandia Screamer.
Why?
Skinny stuff so bad, man.
Why'd they get rid of that?
I don't know, but they did.
They just repainted it last year.
Yeah.
They just removed Viking Voyage.
Did you felt that this? According to RCDB, it's still there.
Nope, it was removed from the park's website.
Oh my gosh, that was like the one reason I wanted to go there.
Cheetah.
Yeah.
It looks alright. Voyage actually wasn't good there. It's gotten really rough.
Yeah, but still, I think you get so much airtime.
What do you want?
I'm sorry if you hear my brother in the background.
City, at Jackrabbit. So I have the credit in its original home.
Yeah.
But if you want to ride a Celebration City coaster, go to Glenwood Caverns and ride Cliff.
Yeah, that one I don't think is going anywhere anytime soon.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. Let's see.
Isn't it the highest roller coaster in elevation in the U.S.?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I thought.
You know, when I went to Branson in August in 2018, I passed by this hotel, and there's like this big plot of like pavement, and they were building some kind of like family coaster. It kind of looked like it was like it kind of looked like a pinfari.
Was that America's Fun Park that only lasted 2 months?
That's
what that was.
I'm not sure.
That park only lasted 2 months. Yep. America's Fun Park.
Yeah.
Must have been fun for those 2 months.
It had 3 traveling coasters.
Yeah.
When do you think, if the boss at Six Flags St. Louis gets RMC'd, like how long do you think it'd take? Or like how long do you think?
I honestly don't think they'd make it that good of a ride because it's Six Flags St. Louis. They'd just make it kind of a generic RMC.
Yeah.
They'd cut out a lot of the track lengths, which is kind of why I hope they don't do anything with it.
Yeah, and they removed that helix at the end of it. So
they just did.
For a while, I was kind of hoping. Well, it's at my home park, so I was just kind of hoping for. Oh, I hope they RMC
let's be real here. Boss's helix removal was unnecessary. Timberwolf's helix removal was necessary.
Yeah.
The helix, honestly, it didn't really bother me.
The Helix on Timberwolf did bother me. That was just bad.
I mean, like the helix on the boss.
Sure, the
I
new
don't know
bank
why the
turn is kind of forceless. It's forceless and doesn't do much, but it's a lot better than that helix was. That's just jackhammer you like crazy.
Alright, well, before I get off, let's have everyone discuss. We're in the off season now, so what's your first planned coaster trip of 2019? Mine is to the IX Indoor Amusement Park. I will be there on March 29th, I think.
Flags St. Louis.
Mine's Holiday
March
World.
23rd and 24th.
Okay.
Mine's Holiday World.
I don't know.
I'm operating a roller coaster. I just don't know which one.
And then, as for me, I probably have the biggest out of all you guys. I'll be doing a California trip for spring break, and my first park is going to be my very first Six Flags park, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom.
Yeah.
We're just going to Valley Fair.
No, there's like some people that don't like it, but I haven't
so
been there, but it
definitely
looks really
most-
good.
Well, definitely excited to
Yeah, I hear
try
mixed
some
things about it,
there.
but
Like,
Yeah.
Joker looks nice, and then Harley Quinn Crazy Coaster would be nice to get on.
And they're also getting Batman the Ride.
Yeah, it won't be open when I go though.
Oh, okay.
well,
And then I'll also be doing CGA. So, of course, there's Gold Striker, Flight Deck, and Railblazer.
yep.
And then I'll be doing Magic Mountain and we already know it's there.
Yeah.
Oh
Most
yeah,
excited
guys.
for Knott's
It's
for sure.
Okay, guys. It is Kittywood Fanboy's birthday.
Yes, happy
Yeah,
birthday,
yeah.
fanboy, if you're watching the stream.
Day.
Alright,
If you're watching this, all right.
well,
it's been nice.
let's cut off the stream here, so thank you all for joining me. You should have your roles for joining. Yeah, see you guys on the next stream, I guess.
Yeah, it's been
All
a
right.
pleasure.
2 weeks.
See ya.
See ya around 2 weeks.
Yeah, see you
Or I
around.
may
See ya.
join the Discord and we can chat or whatever, so see ya.
Yeah, we should more often.
Alright, so everyone who's stuck with me in the stream itself, we'll go ahead and play the outro now. So thank you for watching this quite long 2 hours, almost 30-minute stream. I'm glad you stuck with me, all 7 of you who are still here. Yeah, glad you enjoyed it if you enjoyed it. And won't be too long here, and we'll be back to another stream. So we'll go ahead and play the outro here. Thank you guys for watching. If you did make it to the end of the stream, thank you. I think that's all I have to say because, yeah, I think I covered everything with that. So, thank you all for watching, and let me set this up correctly. I do that. Okay, there we go. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.